Wilkes-Barre Scranton and has put together 3 or 4 really nice games here. He rewarded with a goal and an assist last night, but has done the right things, it seems, here, especially over the last week.
Yeah, he's a power forward, right? Real good around the walls. That's why we moved him to wing. He can take face-offs, but real good on the walls, real good down low. Had a couple wraps and jams. It was good to see him get to the paint there and get that rebound, and obviously made a real nice pass on an entry on the 4-on-4 as well. So hey, he's a first-round pick. He's an impactful player, and we're happy to have him here in Condorstown.
It didn't seem like the team was too pleased maybe with the response from Abbotsford, just in terms of their physicality and maybe their play after the whistles last night, but it certainly seemed like the response from this Condors group was one of togetherness a night ago.
Yeah, I mean, you see Kepin answer the bell. You see guys get in for Prokop, Inamoto, Stonehouse, various scrums, that kind of stuff. And when the game gets out of hand like that, it's tough on the officials. It's tough on both teams to try to just be a mature team and keep playing. So I mean, listen, we know Abbotsford's going to be hungry and hard tonight, and we just got to make sure we take care of our own business.
The challenge is to do it twice, right? This is going to be a desperate Abbotsford team, as you mentioned. When you look at the 5-on-5 play with this Canucks side, how do you keep them quiet here tonight? They've done most of their damage on the power play against you guys through 3 games.
Yeah, I mean, we want to check with our legs, first of all, and keep our sticks on the ice and try to play 5-on-5. They've had a real good power play all year. Our penalty kill had a couple big kills, 4-on-3 and 5-on-3 earlier in the game. I think that was excellent. We want to play 5-on-5. At the same time, we know that they want to have 4 on the rush. They do a good job hitting their second wave, and they're pretty crafty in the ozone and trying to find that in those interior plays. So, we need to make sure we shut those down with having good sticks and managing the puck and getting on the forecheck and trying to do what we can to put their D under duress.
All right, Colin, thanks for the time. Good luck tonight.
Thanks, Holty.
Condors head coach Colin Schock. Some nice words on defenseman Eric Bergdorfer as well. They missed each other by a year with the Belleville Senators. Colin working under Troy Mann, and of course Eric Bergdorfer playing a number of years under Troy Mann, both in Bakersfield, Hershey, and in Belleville. Special night. We'll have the full ceremony coming your way. We'll take a check of the Caliber Collision out-of-town scoreboard when we come back. Condors and Canucks coming your way shortly on Hall of Fame night and Oilers night on AM 800, Fox Sports Radio and your Condors Broadcast Network.
Committed to a more sustainable future, providing local responsibly produced energy while bringing rewarding jobs to our communities. Through innovative carbon storage solutions, CRC is shaping a cleaner energy future for all Californians. That's the CRC difference.
Tough Shed knows that in today's chaotic world, your home has become so much more than just living space. It's a home office, school, gym, workshop, storage, and craft room. Give your home some space. With a million uses and plenty of options, you can add the space you need with a shed or garage from Tough Shed. Tough Shed, built tough since 1981.
Hey, Kern County residents, need to dispose of hazardous waste that's taking up space in your garage? You're in luck. Kern County Public Works Bakersfield Special Waste Facility, located at 4951 Standard Street, is open from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Tuesday to Saturday and ready to serve you. Drive in and drop off all of your household hazardous waste, such as used batteries, paint, and more, for free. Have a small home improvement project in mind? Look no further than our Stop and Shop located at 4951 Standard Street. For more information, visit kernpublicworks.com/hazardous waste.
CRC is building a balanced energy future that's abundant, affordable, and sustainable. CRC is powering California with lower carbon intensity energy and innovative carbon storage solutions. That's the CRC difference.
Welcome back inside Dignity Health Home Ice here in downtown Condorstown. Ryan Holt with you as the Condors and the Abbotsford Canucks get set to wrap up this 4-game season series. Bakersfield, perfect 3-0 so far on the season series. They won 7-2 a night ago. Taking a look on the Caliber Collision out-of-town scoreboard. Lehigh Valley, a 5-3 victory on home ice over Bridgeport. Cleveland in overtime, 6-5 winners against the Belleville Senators. Wilkes-Barre Scranton on the road, 4-1 victory over Syracuse. Springfield beat Hartford 4-1. Hershey in overtime 4-3 over the Utica Comets. LaValle 3-2 win on the road in Toronto. Manitoba with a 4-1 victory earlier tonight That was the doubleheader on the AHL TV on FloHockey live and social games of the weekend. Manitoba a 4-1 win over the Rockford IceHogs. Providence a 4-1 win on the road in Charlotte. Iowa just beat Milwaukee in a shootout 2-1. Games out in the Pacific. Texas leading Henderson. They won in overtime last night. They lead the Silver Knights 2-1 early in the third here this evening. San Jose a 2-1 victory, or 2-1 lead, I should say, on Calgary. They won 5-1 last night against the Wranglers. The Wranglers have fallen on hard times. San Jose is right there in the thick of things in the top four in the Pacific. Tucson, a 1-0 lead on division-leading Colorado. That one is in the second period of action. It's a SoCal rivalry matchup. Ontario leads San Diego 1-0. End of one period as well down in San Diego. To check out a Caliber Collision out-of-town scoreboard, we'll keep an eye as well tonight on the Oilers game on home ice against the Minnesota Wild. They get underway as we get underway here tonight. Time to paint by numbers, brought to you by our friends at Steve Holloway Painting. And tonight's number is 16. That's how many points Seth Griffith has in his last 13 games. He had 3 points last night. He paces the Condors with 7 points in the 3-game series against the Canucks as the Condors look to continue this home run for Bakersfield. Bakersfield with 14 home wins already this season. They're 14-4-1. That is a league best. We're painting by numbers thanks to our friends at Steve Holloway Painting. Smith Condors Countdown powered by Grapevine MSP. And it's in the books. When we come back, we'll have the Hall of Fame ceremony for Eric Bergdorfer and also tonight's RIMAC General Contracting National Anthems and the Tough Shed starting lineups. It's all coming up next on your Condors Broadcast Network.
Condors Countdown, powered by Grapevine MSP.
Griffith breaks into the backhand, shoots and scores!
Tune in 15 minutes prior to every Condors game as we break down the matchup and get you all set for the puck drop. Coming up, live play-by-play action of your Condors on AM 800 Fox Sports Radio.
Grapevine MSP is the Valley's leading IT provider and helps keep Condorstown safe, secure, and running with their managed IT solutions. From IT support, cybersecurity, managed cloud service, and so much more, Grapevine MSP serves small to enterprise businesses throughout the Central Valley. Help your business grow with the power of Grapevine MSP. Give them a call at 377-2992 or online at grapevinemsp.com. Grapevine MSP, the preferred technology partner of the Bakersfield Condors.
Win your share of over $160,000 in cash and prizes at EMC. Every Wednesday, roll the dice and level up playing How I Roll. Every roll up to 3 earns you bonus cash or chips. Drawings at 4 p.m. make the best hand and win. Then it's time for Casino and Chill. Earn 75 points for a chance to win prizes, bonus cash, or chips. $6,000 grand prize, streaming subscription, $175 food voucher, and 2 concert tickets. Only at the place to be, Eagle Mountain Casino.
Responsible gaming, 1-800-GAMBLER.
Attention all Kern County locals. It's Stacy from the Boulevard, and we want to thank you for choosing local, for choosing us. In a world of endless competition, you choose the Boulevard. We are dedicated to creating unforgettable memories, whether it's your kiddo's birthday bash, your corporate team building event, a family fun day of bowling, or maybe you just want to unwind on our patio with great friends. Delicious food and inspired spirits. No, we're not just a venue, we're part of your community.
Choose local, play local. The Boulevard, 3200 Buck Owens Boulevard.
Fans, it's time for Condors Hockey.
The puck is down, the game is on.
This broadcast is presented by McDonald's. I'm loving it.
Worked it back up top with 20. Carrick right on. Griffith in front. On the slot, a shot save. Rebound scores! Hamlin on the power play has tied it again. We're level at 3 with 16 to go.
This broadcast is also made possible by Dignity Health, Grapevine MSP, Rio Bravo Country Club, the Kern County Public Works Department, Steve Holloway Painting, Tough Shed, the Bakersfield Marriott at the Convention Center, Little Caesars, In Shape Family Fitness, Eagle Mountain Casino, Valley Strong Credit Union, Caliber Collision, and Les Schwab Tires.
Bouncing puck on goal. Backhand score!
Now, let's get out to the rink for live play-by-play action of your Condors with the voice of Condorstown, Ryan Holt, on AM 800 Fox Sports Radio.
Of your Condors is Colin Chalk, Associate Coach Keith.
Welcome back inside Dignity Health Home Ice. We'll send it down to PA announcer Mike Hart for tonight's ceremonial festivities.
Fritz.
give the fans a good show, and then as far as the team goes, kind of work on our system, get some kinks out, and get ready for the games this weekend.
Took a New York alternate captain number 2, Eric Bergdorfer. From Bergdorfer will come center of the ice. He's a right-handed shot down the slot. Ruther and scores! Out of the box, Bergdorfer. He's going to have a breakaway here. In over the blue line. Bergdorfer in. Good shot, scores! Rebound on the doorstep. Backhand shot. Save made. Rebound, scores! Loose. Jones can't hold it. Open net. They score! Eric Bergdorfer. How do you like me now?
Ladies and gentlemen, would you welcome onto the ice, accompanied by his wife Stephanie and their kids Cole and Remy and their niece Riley, would you please welcome back to Condors Town the newest member of the team's Hall of Fame, number 2, Eric Bergdorfer! Presenting Eric with a custom Oilers Night jersey, Team Senior Vice President of Business Operations, Justin Fosbender. Bergdorfer, playing parts of 5 seasons in Condors Town from 2009 to 2014, is second only to Hall of Famer Glenn Mears in games played by a defenseman. Serving as a captain for much of his time here, he was a key part of the team's run to the 2014 Western Conference Finals. After his time in Bakersfield, Bergie went on to play over 370 AHL games, serving as a captain and key part of the 2016 Hershey Bears Calder Cup Finals team. After more than 400 games in the minors at the age of 28, Bergdorfer realized his NHL dream with the Buffalo Sabres and went on to play 8 times with Buffalo and Ottawa. He retired in 2020 after more than 650 professional games. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to make it official, would you please direct your attention to the south end of the arena and count it down with me. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, the 7th member of the Condors Hall of Fame, Eric Bergdorfer.
A great ceremony honoring Eric Bergdorfer.
Through all the years, we had some tough seasons, we had some great seasons. You guys always all showed up here every night. It was an absolute pleasure to play for you all, and it's going to be tough to follow up last night's game, but here's to the boys. Let's have a good one tonight. Let's go, Condors!
The Bergie mic moment was unscripted. He just grabbed the mic down there. So we're going to have tonight's anthems brought to you by Rymac and General Contracting, and then we'll have a ceremonial puck drop as well too with Bergie and family. So. Stay tuned. We'll send it down ringside again for the performances of tonight's Canadian and United States national
Middle
anthem.
School Choir. They will begin tonight by singing the Canadian National Anthem.
With glowing hearts we see thee rise.
And tonight's national anthem presented by Rymac General Contracting, a local veteran-owned business for your commercial construction needs. And now would you remain standing and kindly remove your caps as the Norris Middle School Choir performs our national anthem.
Renditions of tonight's Canadian and United States national anthems brought to you by Rymac General Contracting, veteran-owned. They're online at rymacgci.com. Terrific induction of Eric Bergdorfer into the team's Hall of Fame. He'll come back out for a ceremonial puck drop. His son, Cole, has been practicing at dropping the puck, and he'll have it at center ice. So once again, with the captains, Chase Waters and Seth Griffith. And his son, Cole, dropping the puck. Great to have Bergie back. And he mentioned Seth Griffith and Josh Brown, the only two faces that he recognized down in the dressing room from his playing days. All right, we're ready for hockey. Let's get a look at tonight's tough shit starting lineups. First for the visiting Abbotsford Canucks. Jet Wu was kicked out of last night's game, but not suspended, so he's in this evening. And he'll be on the back end alongside Jimmy Schultz. Up front, Ty Mueller, Andre Ravinskis, and Ashdeep Baines. Between the pipes, Jerry Patera, his 20th appearance. He's 8-7-2. On the Condor side, Quinn Hudson, James Hamlin, and Ike Howard up front. The Triple H line for the Condors on the back end with Carfagna and Josh Brown in front of the man you see on AHL TV. That's Connor Unger. He wears number 40, and he's dressed in those beautiful Oilers night reverse retro sweaters the Condors are donning here for charity tonight. Abbotsford on the road, Kelly Greens. They head right to left. Nice to have you with us. The AHL TV on FloHockey, live and free. Social game of the week. Puck is down, game is on, and we're off and running on a Saturday night in downtown Condors Town. Nice to have you with us. The Condors with the reverse retro style Oilers night jerseys, white with orange on the shoulders, blue pants, blue numerals, and white socks. Basically just a flip of their customary home jerseys. Instead of blue, it's orange, and instead of orange, it's blue. Half a minute gone by, opening frame, puck in the Bakersfield zone. It was a testy affair last night, especially after the Condors raced down to a 5-0 lead. Condors actually set a new team record with 67 penalty minutes in the game against Abbotsford last night, if you can believe that. Back in Bergdorfer's era, that was just a nice period. 19:10 to go, opening frame, and a well-done ceremony honoring Bergie earlier this evening during the pregame festivities. His family all in attendance. Just great to have him and his crew here. His mom is here as well, his brother Greg, and his niece Riley as well. Minute gone by, opening frame. Jajar is in offside, and we'll take a whistle and a face-off back out to center. First period of action brought to you by True Jitsu. Experience a new life with Jiu-Jitsu through Jiu-Jitsu online and in the northwest of Bakersfield. Puck in the neutral zone. This one rimmed around. The Canucks will have to play it back out to center. Knocked down over the blue line. Griffith down the slot on the backhand. Couldn't get the shot away. Griffith sends it back up top. Millman a drive through the wickets, off the back of the post and out the other side. Jones was looking to deflect that one home as Patera a little shaky on his opening couple of saves here tonight. 18:22 to go opening frame. Up the left wing, goes off a skate. Griffith can't get there, and it's scooped up by Kenyatsev up the left wing. Klimovich will send one deep, but he's going to ice the puck. That's 2 on forced errors from the Canucks here tonight. One being the offside from Akera, and then that icing from Klimovich. Leon Draisaitl has a goal, and the Oilers have a 1-0 lead on the Minnesota Wild. We'll keep tabs on that game as we present to you the AHL's live and free social game of the week, AHL TV on FloHockey. Face-off won by the Canucks back in their own end at the left wing. This is the leading scorer for this Canucks side, Ben Berard, lifting it to center. Dumped down along the back wall, and Patera out of his net to play it. Yarventi all over him, wins the puck. Patera lost his stick and went off a skate and just out the other side. I don't know how that puck stayed out. Yarventi trying to win the battle on the back wall now as Poulin dodges in. Yarventi right circle to Mano, a blocker save made by the goaltender Patera, who recovered his stick. A shaky start for the Canucks netminder, but he gets out of dodge here in the opening 2.5 minutes. He took forever to play that puck back in their own end. This is another icing. It's Abbotsford, and it kept it shoved from behind, and that's going to spark things up here a little bit early on the icing with 17:30 to go in the opening frame. That was Waters with the extra little shove to the Condors winger, Ethan Kepner. Face off to the right of Patera. Hamlin will step in. Comes out with Hudson and Howard. We'll call him the Triple H line. Hamlin, the stick lifted. The Canucks are playing 11-7 tonight. Without the services of Ulrichsen. Ulrichsen was seen in a sling earlier this morning. 17-18 to go opening frame. Condors have it behind the net. This is Hamlin on the backhand of the right wing wall. Hodgson couldn't get it out of the zone. It got knocked down at the point. Hamlin trying to fish this puck out of traffic. Goes in front of the penalty boxes, and then the Condors able to return the favor with Brown at the right wing wall. Hudson trying to win the race to the puck. Just got cut off at the last second. Turning up ice is Mueller, one-on-one against Brown here down the left wing. Mueller trying to slash to the front of the net on goal. Save, rebound. Unger got to it with the left pad and covers up. Boy, Unger was a little hesitant getting across, but he stayed positionally at the top of the crease, was able to cut down the follow-up angle, and Unger able to make it with the left pad stop. On the follow-up effort at the top of the crease, Kambites was in there trying to dig that puck out alongside. Mueller, who threw that one in on goal. Abbotsford wins the offensive zone. Face off. That shot got blocked down. Played behind the net. Ponder sent it out to center. Seth Griffith, who had 3 points last night. Top 3 in scoring is Griffith. Out to center. Griffith battling in front of the Condors bench. Jerseys look terrific from the broadcast booth. The crowd looks terrific as well, and they're energized. Jones up the right wing will redirect one in. Forecheck here from D'Amato playing center again. Yarventi springs up the left wing. Outlet pass to center. Kambites try to wait for that puck to come across. Prokop got a piece of it, and then Poulin slashed across at center ice. Condors knock it down in the neutral zone. D'Amato at the red line. Puck worked free, and Kambites will take it away. Kambites backhands it in, but again, Kerr is offside. There's just a few unforced errors early on from Abbotsford, and a couple of whistles early on with 15:48. Yotsev across the red line. That one rifled down the right wing. Off the stick of Manino. Condors break out over the line. Hamlin, left circle. A shot from Inamoto, and that one got deflected up out of play. Good recovery that time from the Canucks. Of Yuri Patera. Patera came on in relief last night. Hamlin forced the puck loose, walks in on goal, a shot, he scores! James Hamlin from inside the left dot. He scored last night, he scores tonight. He has his 13th of the season. The Condors have an early 1-0 lead. Quick snapper from Hamlin off the turnover. He turned it right back on goal. He beats Patera cold from just inside the left dot at the hash. Goes far side on the glove side. And the Condors with an early 1-0 lead. Time of the goal, 4 minutes and 36 seconds. Inamoto and Hudson with the helpers on the goal from Hamlin. He opens the scoring again. He opened the scoring last night. Pass to center. It's Pula knocking one down. Hamlin from a little bit further out than he usually likes to operate, which is inside the blue paint. Puck knocked down left circle. That one thrown on goal. Unger had it underneath and then finally got the whistle with 14:48 remaining. Opening frame. So that goal for the Condors, officially Hamlin's 13th from Hudson and Inamoto at 4:36. Face off to stay to the right of Unger. Shots 5-3 Abbotsford. Tompkins was terrific again last night. Unger in 2026. That shot came trickling down and got knocked away in front of Unger. Left wing corner and rimmed around. Unger's 4-1 with a 1.38 and a 9.54. The Condors have 2 of the top 3 netminders in 2026. Both would have a claim for the goaltender of the month, I think, in January. Outlet pass to center. Here's Jones, 5 goals in his last 10. And he chipped off the curb pane of glass up out of play with 14:22 to go in the first. Unger's 6-1 overall in the season with a 9.46. Tompkins 13-6-5 now with a 9.13. Both goaltenders over 9.5 in the month of January. Tompkins winning for the 6th time in the month of January. Last evening, Condors are 9-2-2 in January. Looking to close the month strong here with their 10th win. Been terrific in 2026. Menino to center. Knocked down at the red line and played forward by Lucas Reichel. Reichel acquired from the Blackhawks organization earlier this season. Millman trying to rim one around in his own defensive zone. It still skirts free and out to center. Condors pick it up at the red line and a long distance effort from Brown. Goes wide of the cage and off for a line change goal to Condors. Under 14 to play. Opening period. Condors off the turnover left wing circle. That one knocked down left on. Kept in left wing wall. Howard up top. Hudson back for Howard. Howard opening up the pass just behind Prokop. Bounced off the back wall. Inamoto keeps in. Top of the left circle. Hudson. Right point. This is Inamoto down into the corner. Howard zipped it back up top. Prokop a shot. Hit a shin pad. Gives it back for Hudson who trails it. Hudson down low. Howard turns it on goal and a left pad save made by Patera. Condors doing what they want here in the offensive zone. This line has been unstoppable here early on. Hudson left corner. Up top, Inamoto drags the line. Right point for Prokop. Couldn't handle it initially. Had to send one in along the backboards. It's backhanded around the wall, chipped by Walker off a skate and back out to center. 12:48 to go in the first. 6 saves from Unger early on. Neutral ice, this is Howard. Howard sent it across, but an errant pass was intercepted by Mueller. Mueller skates back in on the blue line. D'Amato back checked and able to poke check the puck away. A big body check though coming on D'Amato that time. It was laid by Jimmy Schultz. Schultz for the body last night as well. It was a physical affair a night ago. Wondered if that may spill over into tonight, but Condors will clear it length of the ice, and this will be an icing against Bakersfield. High-scoring game up in Edmonton already. It's 2-1 midway through the first. Draisaitl and Nugent-Hopkins have goals. Mind you, if you're in the building right now, you can win a Ryan Nugent-Hopkins signed Oilers jersey. The online portion is over, but the raffle tickets are being sold in the building, as well as the Oilers Night Specialty auction jerseys are already off and running. The shot from the point, the 7th save from Unger. You got our immediate timeout. 1-0 Condors on your home of the Condors, AM 800, a Fox Sports Radio and your Condors broadcast network.
More than you expect with McValue at McDonald's. So when you've spent too much on a night out, get deals on the after party. When you've got date night, get deals on favorites that'll make you their favorite. And when you've got family for the weekend, we've got breakfast.
When the Condors win, you win. Free 10-piece McNuggets the next day in the app with a $2 minimum purchase. Available one time a day the day after the Condors win and participate in McDonald's. Must opt into rewards. Excludes tax.
It's time to skate into savings at the Three-Way Chevrolet Pre-Owned Sales Center. We carry a wide variety of cars, trucks, and SUVs of most makes and models. Plus, every GM certified pre-owned comes with 2 factory-backed limited warranties. That's a double overtime of protection. So for savings, selection, and financing options that skate circles around the competition, shop online at threewaychevrolet.com. Then come see us at 4501 Weibel Road. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Now, back to Bakersfield Condors hockey. AM 800 Fox Sports Radio.
12:11 to go, opening frame. Shot 7-4. Unger with 7 saves and a 1-0 Condors advantage. Condors next in action on Tuesday. It's a Taco Tuesday against the Calgary Wranglers. Ontario in town next Friday for the front end of a home-and-home set. Face off to the right of the goaltender, Connor Unger, who's been a revelation here for this Condors team. Started the season as the organization's 6th netminder, if you will. Became the 7th netminder when Connor Ingram was acquired from the Utah Mammoth. And here he finds himself in the final game of January with a 6-1 record in the AHL. Puck knocked down at the blue line. Condors turn it over, 3-on-2. Jones sprints in. Jones toe drag through the legs. Couldn't get the shot away. Mariala got driven into the wall by Carrick. Comes back up top. Cross ice for Feist. He'll step in and want a shot. Got blocked. It's in the body of the Canucks forward as that puck rolls into the right wing corner. Jones off the stick to Griffith and carried up the left wing by Mueller, but he got taken off his skates by Feist. Good clean check from Tyson Feist at the attacking blue line. 11:17 remaining in the first, and the Condors with a 1-0 lead on Hamlin's 13th. Backhand down. Condors on the forward check. Brown, the energy line going after it. Big body check from Kappen. He fought for the 4th time last night. Bouncing puck to center. Kappen able to corral it. Boy, Abbotsford flooding the zone and without possession. Almost got them again. It cost them on the first chance as well, and Hamlin made them pay. Abbotsford lost the defensive zone faceoff and ended up with 4 guys above the puck, and Hamlin left all alone left circle. And it was still 1-on-1 against Patera, but Hamlin snapped that one past the glove hand from Patera. So 10:50 to go in the first. 1-0 Condors looking for their 10th win in the month of January. 9-2-2 are the Condors. Best home record in the AHL as well, too. Just a tick over a .760 points percentage. Neutral ice. This is Poisson, right wing circle. Ball to the right dot. He got taken off by Hamlin. Poisson got it back, stuffed it on goal, and that one with Kara, and it's covered up by the goaltender, Connor Unger, and then Prokop will grab Kara. 10:35 to go in the first. The 1-0. And .10:35 to go in the first. A 1-0 Condors advantage. Great ceremony pregame with the Bergdorfers. His brother Greg is here too. His twin brother, of course, played for the Condors as well. Briefly, they played together. Greg lives in Phoenix, and credit to Greg for getting here. There was fog this morning. No planes could land in Bakersfield for 7 hours. His daughter Riley was going to be upset that she wasn't going to be able to see her cousins tonight, so they flew into Burbank and drove on up. Great to have them here. 10:25 to go opening frame. 1-0 Condors on top. The face-off to the right of Patera. Bergdorfer works in cybersecurity now. Face-off to the right of Patera. Condors win the face-off. Top of the left circle, this is D'Amato. D'Amato, left point, the shot off a stick up and into the netting. 10:18 to go opening period. A lot of whistles here in the opening 10 minutes. Condors do have the 1-0 advantage off the offensive zone face-off. From the top line, the Triple H line we're going with, Hamlin, Hudson, and Howard. Maybe we can rename it the Degeneration X line. We'll see. That's for 2000s night coming up on a $3 Beer Friday. 90s night last night was bumping in here. There were sing-alongs all over the place. Brown left point, down the wall, Carfagna. Pass cross ice into the skates of Archdeep Baines. Baines in the neutral zone, had his pocket picked. The Condors, though, couldn't take advantage as it rolled off the stick of Hamlin. Puck knocked down out at center. Hudson just kind of swats at it. Hudson with an assist tonight. He had a point last night as well. 9:55 to go in the opening frame, and the Condors with a 1-0 lead. Dignity held score of the game. Carfagna activating left circle, a shot from distance, and Patera fought that one off into the corner. Second start of the season for Patera against the Condors. He stopped 16 of 19 back in early January in a loss to Bakersfield. Canucks have scored just 2 5-on-5 goals, or even strength goals for that matter, against Bakersfield in the 3 games. They've scored 6 overall. 4 of them have come on the power play. It's a key for College Shock pregame. Stay out of the box, keep this 5-on-5, where the Condors have been the better side. Abbotsford had a good second period last night, but Matt Tompkins made 14 saves. Here's Cambites sprinting down the left wing. Cambites to the net. It got knocked down by Unger, and he's covering it up. 9:10 to go in the first. Cambites flashing some speed down the left wing as he comes to the Condors zone, gets to the left dot, cut to the front of the net, but a good poke check there from Unger broke that play up. We'll step out, take a break. 1-0 Condors on AM 800, Fox Sports Radio and your Condors broadcast network.
Crazy Puffs for only $3.99 at Little Caesars. They're the real deal, and Saquon Barkley is obsessed.
These look good. Can I try one now?
Not yet, Saquon. I need to talk about the delicious sliced steak and onions.
Can I take a little nibble?
Be patient. I gotta show them the cheesy goodness one more time.
Let me eat one.
Saquon.
Come on, I won a Super Bowl. I'm a hungry boy.
Saquon! Get new cheesesteak Crazy Puffs for $3.99. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
Need cash fast? Tap into the value of your home with a home equity line of credit from Valley Strong Credit Union. Whether it's for home improvements, debt consolidation, or that dream vacation, you can get your cash offer in minutes. That's right, just minutes to unlock the power of your home's equity with no hard credit pull to see how much cash you can get. No stress, no waiting. Just smart, local banking that puts you first. Grow your possibilities with Valley Strong Credit Union. Visit valleystrong.com to get started today.
Now, back to Bakersfield Condors hockey. AM 800 Fox Sports Radio.
Welcome back inside Dignity Health Arena. 9:10 to go, opening frame. A 1-0 Condors lead. Hamlin from Hudson and Inamoto to make it 1-0. 9:10 to go, opening period of action. Face-off coming to the left of Connor Unger. Canucks able to push it forward. Right dot, they rim it around. Cambites with that last bid for the Abbotsford side. Comes up the left wing on the outlet pass from Felton. Breaks over the line, a 2-on-1. Waters a pass broken up top of the crease. A shot, and Unger got to it, and it goes up out of play. I don't know if it went off Unger's blocker. It did, yeah. It went up off the blocker and out of play. Kind of a scramble in front of the net. The initial pass was broken up neatly by Inamoto. He lifted the stick, but when he did so, the puck was just laying there for Waters. And a save from Unger. Great job by the production crew downstairs. A lot of replays tonight. Love it. 8:52 to go opening period. 1-0 and Condors on top. The AHL's AHL TV on FloHockey, live and free social game of the week. There's a doubleheader tonight. Manitoba and Rockford early this afternoon. Games are also available on Prime. So happy to have you on board on this late night Saturday. Puck thrown off the stick of Patera. Forecheck from Stonehouse, but the Canucks able to break the pressure and come out to center ice. Carfagna had his stick slashed out of his hands. There's no call coming, and the Canucks play on back to that point. Minio's shot got knocked down, bottom left circle, thrown across the crease and out the other end. The Condors will just push it forward in the neutral zone. As the Condors get a change, and right back in come the Canucks down the right wing side. Berard in front, that pass intercepted. Condors banking up to the point, not out of the zone. A shot off the blocker of Unger, went up over the top of the cage. That one kind of waffle boarded over the top as it comes back left point. Shot and into the glove hand of Unger after it hit his stick. And you get a look at the Calgary native, Connor Unger. 7:53 to go opening period. 1-0 Condors lead. Face off to the right of the netminder Unger in the offensive zone for Abbotsford. They're up to 13 shots in this game. Again, if you're new to Condors hockey, Bakersfield gets outshot with regularity, especially here over the last couple of weeks. They hardly ever get outchanced, however. There's a distinction between chances and shots. Condors will gladly give up point shots if it means regaining possession, which they have here. But Hudson turned it over, and Kara gave it right back. Howard will use his defenseman, Millman, to rim that puck in. He doesn't get the neighborhood call here, and this one will be an icing against Bakersfield. 7:37 to go opening period. Shots 13-7, favoring Abbotsford. Full slate of action, 9 teams in action in the AHL's Pacific Division. Ontario leads San Diego 2-1. Tucson leads Colorado 2-0 after 2. San Jose up on Calgary 4-2. And the entire Pacific gets help from Texas as the Stars sweep the Henderson Silver Knights. Condors will see the Stars coming up 4 times in March. Texas getting back to 500 with that win at 19-19-4. 7:33 to go opening period. Ryan Holt with you on this Saturday night. A special night for this organization, a special night on and off the ice. A live post-game auction as well. 7 jerseys will go live. The rest are available on the Condors mobile app right now. Just a jersey raffles and auctions. And there's some big names there. Hudson, Howard, Hamlin, all available as Howard is in offside. And the face-off back to center. Boy, the Condors really haven't had much since that goal from Hamlin. Before that, they had a couple of chances in tight with Patera fumbling a couple of pucks, but for the most part, it's been a difficult offensive night so far for Bakersfield. But they do have a 1-0 lead. It'll be Reichel at center ice. Great crowd on hand on this Saturday evening. Crowd of over 5,000 last night. Something in the 6s tonight. Puck in the neutral zone. Drop down along the back wall. Patera off the glass. Comes past Prokop, right point. Shot for D'Amato. Got knocked down by his own man. Left circle for Yarventi. Yarventi with a man draped all over him. Left wing half wall. Yarventi works it free. D'Amato left wing corner. Nice play from Poulin in the trapezoid. Poulin to the net. Stuffed on goal and a save made by Patera. Poulin's done that a couple of times this week, and that one cleared up out of play. It took a deflection. 6:44 to go in the first. Poulin getting in and around the net. I like that out of his game. You see the shifty little move in the trapezoid. Again, great work on the replays here as he was able to stuff that in on Patera, but it kicked off, and D'Amato went to the right corner. So 6:44 to go opening period. 1-0 Condors on top. Hamlin from Hudson and Inamoto. Mariala to take the face-off. Wins it clean. Back right point, Brown. Brown with a third man high, but the pass was off the mark for Griffith. He didn't know where it was coming. And the Canucks able to break out over the line, but Waters couldn't handle the pass, and that allows Griffith to catch back up. Well, that could have been disastrous for the Condors, and as is, it's a 2-on-2 the other way now. Mariala to the left point. The shot deflected on Patera and went off his right shoulder into the left wing corner. Puck knocked down along the boards. Jones battling there, but the Canucks get 3 high, and out to center ice they go. Neutral zone. That one fired in from 100 feet from Jimmy Schultz. Easily handled by Connor. So 6:13 to go in the first. Only a second came off the clock. And a quick shot that was kind of backhanded right in on Unger. And I don't know if they'll end up giving him a shot on goal. That one kind of just rolled off the face-off. But Unger had to stop it anyways. He froze it. Jet Wu up top. The shot tipped, and that one never got through. Unger was kind of bumped at the top of the crease. Now Reichel to the front of the net, turning, twisting, and the shot went wide. Abbotsford just crashing the net here. They get 3 below the dots, but the Condors come away with the puck out to center. They have numbers. Here's Hudson. Right circle holding. Hudson across, pass broken up. Nice play defensively from Wu as Hudson couldn't slip it across to Hamlin. Howard was in the vicinity as well. 5:45 to go in the first. Condors on the quick up the left wing. Are they onside? They are. Howard redirected it left wing corner. He had 2 assists last night. He's on the forecheck aggressively here as it skirts through Prokop and out to center ice. Knocked down by Brown, back in his own zone. This is Matt Brown turning with it, playing it for Prokop behind the net. Condors on the outlet pass. Here's Brown to center, has Stonehouse to his right. Brown over the line onside. Stonehouse on the backhand, couldn't handle it. Dropped it down behind the cage. Brown left wing corner for Kappen. Kappen back for Brown, ball to the left dot. Kappen left circle, a shot fired wide by Stonehouse. Prokop keeps in. Around the kick plate it comes. Left wing corner, this one tied up by Brown. Brown behind the cage. Kappen, good shift from these 3. Back right point for Prokop. His shot got tipped by Brown, and a left pad save made by Patera. Puck off the wall and back out to center. 4:52 to go in the first. They did give credit to Unger for a save on that last bid. So 15 on the night already for Connor Unger. Out to center. Over the line comes Cooper Walker. Walker's pass broken up. Knocked down on the backhand by D'Amato. Indirect at the right wing wall. Poulin trying to get away from the defenseman who did a good job of cutting him off at the blue line. That was Kinyazov, and it's knocked down left wing boards by D'Amato. D'Amato had to go off his tape and back out to center. Carfagna nudged it forward, but away go the Canucks. They have a step down the left wing. Walker has speed to the net. A backhanded effort and a save made by Unger. 16 on the night for Connor Unger. 4:10 to go opening period. He's been busy. Both goaltenders, by the way, will be in the live auction post-game. I couldn't pick between either of them to auction off live, so I said let's just do both. 4 minutes to go opening period. Outlet pass to center. This is Griffith turning with it at the red line. Griffith, top of the right circle, Jones. Jones pass in front. He was looking for Mariala, got knocked away. Mariala holds in left corner, but the Canucks get the possession. They climb the dots up the left wing. Kenyazov to center. The Condors will take back with Feist. Condors bank it to center ice, but it's knocked down by Schultz. 7 defensemen tonight for Abbotsford. As the puck dumped down along the back wall. 3.5 to go opening period. A 1-0 Condors lead. Hamlin with the tally from Hudson and Inamoto. Outlet pass redirected by the captain, Griffith. Out of the net to play it is Pateri. Had trouble earlier in this frame with Yarventi barreling on him. Griffith tried to get there, couldn't do so. Jones did a great job slashing across, holding that puck in. It bounces left wing side, but it at least prevented a breakout from Abbotsford. They have it at the attacking blue line, but Prokop knocked his man down. Jones back behind the net. Inamoto on the stretch feed. Griffith the redirection, and the Condors will go for a fresh 5. 1-0 Bakersfield on the Hamlin tally to open the scoring for the second straight night. Forecheck here in the corner from Howard, along with Hamlin. Right side, Howard just couldn't get a stick on it, and that allows the Canucks to break out, chipping left wing circle. This one on goal, a backhand, and it went wide of the net. Came off the stick of Ravinskis and went wide to the far side. 2:36 to go in the first. The Condors nudge it to center. Hamlin off the tape of Quinn Hudson slashing across. Puck knocked down by Howard out of midair. And turning with it and falling down to the ice, so it was Menino. Condors send it back up top. Wrist shot in. That one for Carfagna. Got it back. Another bid save. Rebound top of the crease. And a 2-pad stack from Patera. The shot never came away. Carfagna dropped his stick, so the Condors have to get him a fresh twig, and then he'll regroup, and Bakersfield will dump it down. Menino's first opportunity, and he fell down back in the Abbotsford zone. Over the line, here come the Canucks with Mueller. He got a stick in the midsection. This will be hooking. So 1:53 to go in the first, and not what you want to see, I think, if you're calling chalk. Kind of a stick penalty there, not checking with the legs. There'll be a power play for Abbotsford coming up next in a 1-0 game on AM 800. Fox Sports Radio and your Condors broadcast network.
Don't let junk get in the way.
It's a distraction.
A buzzkill.
Mm-hmm. A mood killer.
We make junk disappear.
What?
All you have to do is point.
And you'll be back to your old self again.
Yeah!
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
This is our back patio. Just a few days ago. It was so ugly. My wife and I didn't want to host another event at our house. I'd seen what Steve Holloway Painting was doing for garage floors, so I gave him a call. And in one day, they took our old patio and they transformed it to this. Now we have the patio to be proud of for many years to come. Thanks, Steve.
Steve Holloway Painting. Transforming garage floors, pool decks, driveways, and patios all over Kern County.
Now, back to Bakersfield Condors hockey. AM 800 Fox Sports Radio.
So the Condors lead at 1-0, but with 1:53 to go in the first, Abbotsford's getting a power play here. They have 16 shots already tonight. Brown to the box for hooking. And the Condors shorthanded. They've allowed 4 power play goals to Abbotsford on 14 opportunities. The Kill had a big 4-on-3 and a 5-on-3 last night. But they find themselves shorthanded here late first period in a game that has been 50-50 here early on. Menino top of the left circle. This one picked up by Baines. Baines, who scored last night, shot knocked down. Unger follow-up. Bedford. Unger got to it. It comes back up top. Menino right circle, a shot. Glove save, Unger. Oh my word. Take a bow, Connor Unger. 1:40 to go in the first. How did he get across to that one? There was the initial save, and then the puck kicks back across. And when it comes back to the glove hand, an incredible stop from Connor Unger. From the dot, getting across, reaching back with the glove hand. Shot from the point got blocked. That one went off the glove hand of Jones. He'll chop at it. Hamlin continues it on. Jones, who's been a walking warrior here over the last couple of weeks. He's got a litany of things going on, and he's going to deal with a bruised hand now. The Condors knock it down. Here's Poulin shorthanded against Baines. Toe drag and a windshield wiper from Baines at the last second. Broke up a potential shorthanded bid from Poulin. Baines was caught flat-footed in the defensive zone, and Poulin almost dangled through him. But the windshield wiper came out and knocked that puck away. 19 saves from Unger. It's a McFlurry meltdown minute. The Condors can score shorthanded. They get it back to the blue line, not out of the zone. Kept in by Reichel. Reichel right dot, that pass broken up by Millman. Poulin comes down on the puck. Condors regroup back behind the net. Hard around the boards from Prokop, and a line change coming for the Canucks. Big save from Unger on this power play. 44 seconds to go on the ground minor. A couple of seconds would carry over into the second period. We'll be joined by Sam Poulin coming up in our In Shape Family Fitness First Intermission Report. It's off to a fine start in Condors Town, finding his groove with Bakersfield. A goal and an assist last night. Klimovich left wing circle, kicks it back up top left point. This is Kara, able to slip the check. Gets it for Klimovich. Cross ice one-timer. Shot swallowed up by Unger. He's got 20 saves on the night, and we're not even 20 minutes old. It's a dandy of a save from Connor Unger. Nine seconds remaining opening period. 1-0. Condors on top. Hamlin with the opening goal for the second straight night. Back to the point, cross ice one-timer, fired wide by Klimovich. It goes up and out of play. Off to the right of the goaltender Unger. 3.1 second remaining here in the opening period. And that will do it for the opening period of play. The Condors with a 1-0 lead. The goal from James Hamlin. We'll be joined by Sam Poulin coming up in our In Shape Family Fitness First Intermission Report. Don't go anywhere. Hamlin from Hudson and Inamoto making it 1-0 after one on your home of the Condors, AM 800, Fox Sports Radio, and your Condors broadcast network.
The Trujitsu first period of action. Coming up, it's the In Shape Family Fitness First Intermission Report. We'll sit down with a Condors player for the Valley Strong Credit Union connection, dive into the numbers thanks to Eagle Mountain Casino, and check the Caliber Collision out-of-town scoreboard. It's all coming up when Condors Hockey returns on AM 800 Fox Sports Radio.
Nationally recognized for excellence, CBCC is a UCLA-affiliated cancer center offering the latest technologies and the most promising treatments. Comprehensive Blood and Cancer Center is changing lives through hope and innovation. State-of-the-art cancer care here at home. We are CBCC. We're outsmarting cancer.
The holidays are over, and it's a new year, and there's no better time to buy or lease a new Subaru than right now at Sangera Subaru. From the all-new 2025 Forester to the sporty WRX and EVs to everything in between. And remember, every Subaru comes standard with symmetrical all-wheel drive. It's a new year, so why not start it out in a new Subaru? Stop by and test drive one today. Sangera Subaru, 5500 Gasoline Alley Drive in the Bakersfield Auto Mall, paving the way for a better community.
I'm proud to be part of the Bakersfield community, the culture, the arts, and the music. I'm so glad my parents taught me to speak Spanish and to honor our heritage by singing traditional music. As an attorney with Rodriguez & Associates, I'm proud to work in harmony with our community, helping others and celebrating what makes us unique. At Rodriguez & Associates, when you need us, we'll be here for you.
At Les Schwab, we've been changing the tire game for more than 70 years. We design our own exclusive tires to give you more tires made for the roads you drive, less compromise. All backed by America's best tire warranty included in every tire we sell. It's more unbeatable tire warranty, less charging you extra, like the other guys. It's all about you getting more from less. Stop by or book an appointment at leschwab.com.
We heard the big game was this weekend, and that's right. The Condors are home Friday night for $3 Beer Friday, and it is the biggest game of the weekend. Enjoy $3 Michelob Ultra and Mango Cart cans from doors open through the start of the second period. The Condors and Ontario Reign will battle for the top of the Pacific Division. Presented by Grapevine, MSP, and 23ABC. Doors open at 6. The puck drops at 7. Fun starts at just $15 at CondorsTown.com or by calling 324-PUCK. This is Condors Town.
Welcome back. First Intermission report. Ryan Holt with St. Poulin, and last night's 7-2 win for your group. How did you feel that the guys responded after a couple of disappointing efforts the last couple of games?
I think we came out hard. Scoring 5 in the first was awesome. Everybody contributed, and we just got to do the same thing tonight.
Especially last night, obviously the game got out of hand. Things got a little chippy as well, too. How did you feel that this group did managing that throughout the game?
We did well. Guys stood up like Caps, fought in the third, and a couple guys got kicked out. But I think they did this to make sure that it wouldn't go any further. So we gotta expect them to come out hot tonight, and we just gotta be ready once again.
Talk a lot about consistency, right? Not only at this level, but also the next level. Your game here over the last week, you put together a few good games here in a row. How have you liked maybe the last couple of games, especially for you?
Like you said, I think I've been playing great lately. It's not easy to get traded mid-season and get adapted to new coaches, new system, new teammates, new environment. But it's been a little bit that I've been here now, so I'm starting to feel like I'm getting back to the kind of game I usually play. So it's good to know it's coming back, and I'm here to help this team win, and that's all I want to do. So.
When you look at this team's home record, obviously it's been very good, but it seems like this group kind of feeds off the energy in this building.
Yeah, those fans here, they're awesome, and they bring great energy every time that we play at home, and hopefully they're going to be loud again tonight and cheer us on. So
I know you're a DJ in your spare time. It was 90s night last night. What did you think of the music selection last night?
It was good. A couple of good throwbacks, and a couple during the breaks you could see people dancing and stuff, so that was awesome.
Great, Pooh. Thanks for the time. Good luck tonight.
Thanks.
Yeah, I had to get DJ Pooh's his thoughts on 90s night last night. He thought it was electric in here as well too, and he does DJ in his spare time. So 1-0 Condors at the end of one. That is your Valley Strong Credit Union player interview as the Condors lead at 1-0 on Hamlin's 13th of the season. For the most part, that first period, 50-50. I know the shots favoring Abbotsford 20-13. Some of those from the red line, some of those from distance. Not necessarily threatening Connor Unger. The one late in that first period on the power play, certainly threatening. It ended up into the glove of Unger, a 10-beller for the Condors rookie netminder, as he was able to slash across and get it into the webbing. There's still 7 seconds left to kill when we get back underway in period number 2. But the Condors PK doing a nice job, and sometimes the old adage goes, you need your best killer to be your goaltender, and Connor Unger certainly was the Condors' best killer late in that first period. St. Poulin had a bid shorthanded that Arshdeep Bains turned aside at the last moment as he was able to wash his stick across, and a save threatening play from Poulin went by the wayside. Here's your first period highlight, though. It was James Hamlin's goal. It came right off an offensive zone faceoff. The Condors were just able to catch Abbotsford napping on in the attacking zone. Matera came on in relief last night. Hamlin forced the puck loose, walks in on goal, a shot, he scores! James Hamlin from inside the left dot. He scored last night. He scores tonight. He has his 13th of the season. The Condors have an early 1-0 lead. Quick snapper from Hamlin off the turnover. He turned it right back on goal. He beats Patera cold. That's how it sounded, a 1-0 Condors lead after 20 minutes of play. We'll step out, take a break. We're back in a flash on AM 800. Fox Sports Radio and your Condors Broadcast Network. Stay where the pros stay at the Bakersfield Marriott at the Convention Center. The only full-service Marriott in Condors town, the Bakersfield Marriott is a proud sponsor of your Condors. The hotel features newly renovated rooms, a friendly staff, great dining, and meeting rooms for your corporate or social event. Located next to the arena, it's a great spot for food, drinks, and fun pre- and post-game. Give them a call at 323-1900. That's the Bakersfield Marriott at the Convention Center, 323-1900.
You'll get more than you expect with McValue at McDonald's. So when you've spent too much on a night out, get deals on the after party. When you've got date night, get deals on favorites that'll make you their favorite. And when you've got family for the weekend, we've got breakfast.
When the Condors win, you win free 10-piece McNuggets the next day in the app with a $2 minimum purchase. Available one time a day the day after the Condors win and participate in McDonald's. Must opt into rewards. Excludes tax.
Southern California Orthopedic Institute is the official orthopedic provider of your Bakersfield Condors. Their specially trained team of doctors offer world-class care in orthopedics, physical medicine and rehabilitation, and sports medicine. When you're in pain, go where the Condors go. The Southern California Orthopedic Institute. Make your appointment today at 328-5565 or visit them online at scoi.com. The Southern California Orthopedic Institute. Experience excellence.
It's time to skate into savings at the Three-Way Chevrolet Pre-Owned Sales Center. We carry a wide variety of cars, trucks, and SUVs of most makes and models. Plus, every GM certified pre-owned comes with 2 factory-backed limited warranties. That's a double overtime of protection. So for savings, selection, and financing options that skate circles around the competition, shop online at threewaychevrolet.com. Then come see us at 4501 Weibel Road. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
As good as you are about staying fit, sometimes you miss a day.
Or 2 or 3.
And that's where a fitness friend at InShape Family Fitness comes in handy.
Yeah, like someone with more maturity and self-discipline.
Ooh, the point being that working out with a friend is a great way to keep each other accountable.
Even if one of them never buys your lunch afterwards.
From fitness classes to the weight room.
I'll be in the spa.
At InShape, working out together
is 2 times better. You like what I did there?
InShape Family Fitness.
Stop by a club or join online today
at InShape.com.
The best bar and grill in Condorstown is just around the corner at Firestone Grill, located off California Avenue. Come see for yourself why Firestone Grill is always jam-packed. From world-famous tri-tip to unmatched burgers, you're sure to leave full and happy at Firestone Grill. Never miss a game with plenty of TVs and cold drinks on tap. Firestone Grill, proud sponsors of your Condors.
At Caliber, we've been committed to our purpose of restoring the rhythm of your life for 25 years. When drivers are in an accident, we understand they may feel overwhelmed by the repair process. While this could be a stressful time for drivers, Caliber and our caring, knowledgeable teammates will help them navigate the entire repair process. With a family of brands including Caliber Collision and Caliber Auto Glass, we have your back.
Grapevine MSP is the Valley's leading IT provider and helps keep Condorstown safe, secure, and running with their managed IT solutions. From IT support, cybersecurity, managed cloud service, and so much more, Grapevine MSP serves small to enterprise businesses throughout the Central Valley. Help your business grow with the power of Grapevine MSP. Give them a call at 377-2992 or online at grapevinemsp.com. Grapevine MSP, the preferred technology partner of the Bakersfield Condors. Hey, Kern County residents, need to dispose of hazardous waste that's taking up space in your garage? You're in luck. Kern County Public Works Bakersfield Special Waste Facility, located at 4951 Standard Street, is open from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Tuesday to Saturday and ready to serve you. Drive in and drop off all of your household hazardous waste
such as used batteries, paint, and more, for free. Have a small home improvement project in mind? Look no further than our Stop and Shop located at 4951 Standard Street. For more information, visit kernpublicworks.com/hazardous waste.
Attention, all Kern County locals. It's Stacy from the Boulevard, and we want to thank you for choosing local, for choosing us. In a world of endless competition, you choose the Boulevard. We are dedicated to creating unforgettable memories. Whether it's your kiddo's birthday bash, your corporate team building event, a family fun day of bowling, or maybe you just want to unwind on our patio with great friends. Delicious food and inspired spirits. No, we're not just a venue, we're part of your community.
Choose local, play local. The Boulevard, 3200 Buck Owens Boulevard.
Second straight game in a row, James Hamlin has staked the Condors to a 1-0 lead. Last night they led 5-0 after one. Tonight they lead 1-0 after one. Thanks to 20 stops from Connor Unger at one end of the ice. There's still 7 seconds left to kill for the Condors when they get underway in period number 2. Patera stopping 12 of 13 at the other end for the Canucks. Take a look at the Caliber Collision out of town scoreboard. Lehigh Valley a 5-3 win on home ice over Bridgeport. Cleveland 6-5 winners in overtime over Belleville. Wilkes-Barre Scranton a 4-1 win on home ice against Syracuse. Springfield did the same with a victory over the Hartford Wolfpack. Hershey in overtime 4-3, a final on the road in Utica. Laval a 3-2 win in overtime over Toronto. Earlier today was the front end of this AHL TV on FloHockey live and free on social games of the weekend. Rockford falling in Manitoba, a 4-1 final for the Moose. Providence a 4-1 win on the road at Charlotte. That game was played early this afternoon. They had to bump up the start time due to weather in the southeastern portion of the U.S. Iowa 2-1 victory in a shootout over Milwaukee. Henderson falling 3-1 at Texas. So the Stars get the sweep. Henderson just gets a point on their weekend trip to Cedar Park. San Jose a 6-2 win on home ice again, or 6-2 lead on home ice over Calgary as they look to continue Calgary's slide down the Pacific Division. Colorado trailed 2-0, but 2 third-period goals have pulled this game level. Tucson 2, Colorado 2. That one midway through period number 3. Chicago could not sweep Grand Rapids. The Griffins get the win in Rosemont 5-2. Grand Rapids, Ontario, and San Diego are tied at 2. That one is early in the third. Caulfield and Hines for the Gulls. Lee and Wright for the Reign. That's your Caliber Collision out-of-town scoreboard in the American Hockey League. NHL action tonight. Minnesota has rallied. They lead Edmonton 3-2 early in the second frame. For collisions, glass repair and fleet services, Caliber has you covered. They're an official partner of the Condors, and they're online at CaliberCollision.com. This has been the In Shape Family Fitness First Intermission Report. Begin your fitness journey today when you sign up for a 3-day free membership at InShape.com. Grab a beverage and grab a snack. Condors lead at 1-0. Second period when we come back on AM 800. Fox Sports Radio and your Condors Broadcast Network.
First Intermission Report. Coming up, we'll go back out to the rink for the Alpha Exterminator's second period of action, right here on AM 800 Fox Sports Radio.
Let's order boring, overpriced food for the game.
Hey guys, try Little Caesar's cheesesteak crazy puffs instead.
They're only $3.99. Can't beat that in this economy.
Cheesesteak? Little Caesars is the real deal.
Any other advice?
Yes, avoid highways. Now, Saquon?
No.
Now?
There's a car right there.
What's a car? Try new cheesesteak crazy puffs for $3.99. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza. Why does this copier always jam right before my meeting?
Avoid office headaches with American Business Machines, your authorized Canon dealer. Since 1927, they provided the latest office technology to keep local businesses running smoothly. And with 8 offices strategically located throughout Central California, they've always been nearby when you need them. Visit ab1.com or call 1-877, yes, ABM1. That's 1-877-937-2261. American Business Machines, your reliable office partner.
Your heart might be something you've always taken for granted, but it's the whole reason we're here. Dignity Health Memorial Hospital brings not only clinical expertise, but a passion to heal. having earned nationally recognized high-performance ratings for cardiovascular care. From checkups to life-saving procedures, we are dedicated to caring for your heart and the person around it. Learn more about our innovative services at dignityhealth.org/Bakersfield/heart. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Bring it back inside. Dignity Health home ice here in downtown Condors Town. Condors lead at 1-0 on a James Hamlin snapshot past the glove side of Yuri Patera. Hudson and Inamoto with the helpers on Hamlin's 13th. Time of the goal, 4:36. 20 shots from Abbotsford in the first. They had a big opportunity late in that frame on a power play that was gloved by the goaltender Unger. Big save from Connor Unger to keep it a 1-0 Condors lead. Crowd settling back in for period number 2. Face off at center. Mariala will step in. Tail end of this power play. It's Brown that's in the box. Matt Brown, that is. It's set forward the second frame. Abbotsford had a good second last night. Couldn't have gotten much worse. They were down 5-0 after one. Puck is down, game is on, and we're off and running for the second period of action. Power play has expired. Brown out of the box. The Condors back to even strength, where they've been good against Abbotsford here this season. Looking for a perfect 4-0 record against the defending champ. Stuff shot, save made, Unger. Loose puck kicked off the side of the net. It's knocked down in the right wing corner. Abbotsford keeps the pressure on. Brown, a stick check, able to knock that puck loose. And his fellow last name, Matt Brown, will sprint up the right wing side. Outlet pass from Feist at the left wing. Nice play for D'Amato to avoid the check. Chip it forward in a 2-on-2 over the line. D'Amato, high slot. Poulan couldn't get the shot away. Feist keeps it in right point. There's Millman. Shot hit a stick. Now he has to track back. He's in a foot race up the right wing side. Good body check from Millman to take his man down to the ice, who was already losing an edge. As that one rolls along the back wall. It's a good play from Millman not to impede Poisson in the left wing corner. And then Poisson gets back up and feeds the point. Cross ice, right point. Shot from Clayton, and it just missed on the blocker side of Unger. Kind of floated from Clayton there, who came over in the Kiefer Sherwood trade from the Sharks organization. Here's Kara, bottom of the right circle. Sends it back up top, but it's out of the reach of Jimmy Schultz, the one-time Silver Knight. And back into the Condors, and it goes. A shot, a save made, point blank from Unger. That one coming off the tape of Klimovich. Back cross ice. Mineo shot to the point, tipped away by Unger, left wing corner. Delayed call coming up against Bakersfield. Another save from Unger. As Abbotsford just throwing everything off the wall at him. Now Klimovich to the front of the net. The Condors touch up. And Bakersfield will go shorthanded for the second time in the hockey game. 17:58, time of the penalty, 2 minutes and 2 seconds. And the Condors shorthanded. For the second time tonight. So face off to the right of Unger. Condors win the draw behind the net. 22 saves from Connor Unger. As into the box goes Howard. The Condors shorthanded here. Again in the second, holding the call against Ike Howard. Puck knocked down to the neutral zone. Canucks break in right circle, Waters to the net, long rebound off the blocker of Unger, back left point. That one knocked down. Brown ties up left wing corner, the puck below the dots, below the goal line. Swept up the kick plate, left point. Minio right point, Reichel, missed handle, trying to keep it inside the zone, does so, but the Condors converge on him. Carfagna couldn't clear it, the puck knocked down. Carfagna will try it again, and this time goes indirect all the way down the ice. 1:10 remaining on the Howard Minor with 17:04 to play in the second. A 1-0 Condors lead. Different feel to this one here on a Saturday night. Puck over the line, knocked down Poland. Work free for Prokop. Prokop will slide one length of the ice. 50 seconds remaining on the power play. Poulin very aggressive along the back wall. Joined by Marjala here. So Marjala getting some PK time here this weekend. In over the line come the Canucks. Here's Jajar Kara, top of the left circle. Right dot shot, glove save from Connor Unger. That one from Klimovich. He's got 24 tonight. 37 seconds left on the Howard Minor. That's a decent chance with the defenseman as a screen, but Unger gets it in the glove. These jerseys look fantastic, by the way. If you're just listening on the radio, you need to check out Condor social media. They look fantastic. Josh Brown, his jersey will go live after the game here in the arena. .20 seconds remaining on the power play. Abbotsford moving left to right here in period number 2. Track it right wing corner. Condors get it back to the blue line, not out of the zone. Schultz, right point shot. That one trapped over the blocker side of Unger. Out of the box comes Howard. Back to full strength. Condors with 2 PKs here tonight. Shot from distance, kicked out by Unger. And Howard has it. Howard fresh out of the box, trying to stick handle through traffic. Did that and gets it right back on the return feed from Kepin. Howard, top of the right circle. Marjala, backhand out of the reach of the oncoming Hudson. This one chipped up out of play with 15:33 to play in the second. So the Condors PK still doing a nice job here tonight. .15:33 to play second here. Face off to the right of Patera. Hamlin in on the draw. Howard took a bump there, and we're going to have to try this face off again. Off the draw, the Canucks able to knock it down. So a push to center ice, 2-on-2 over the line. Shot from distance, wide off the back wall. Kara couldn't get there first, and out to center ice it goes. Marjala will chase after him. Marjala pressuring here, is turning away from the check was Clayton. Marjala almost was able to pick his pocket. Prokop pitches down, keeps that puck in. Marjala out of the right corner, back to the point for Prokop. Down the wall it goes. Howard all alone in the trapezoid, has space. Howard, right wing half wall for Hudson. Howard got taken down along the boards. Condors don't get a call that time, and back the other way come the Canucks. Inamoto at the defensive blue line, broke that play up. It goes behind the cage for Rivinskis. Left wing corner, he got tied up. Feist has him hog time. Mueller comes away with the pill, back up top. Inside the blue, Felton, a shot blocker save, rebound. Unger didn't know where it was. It's in the corner with Hudson. Hudson indirect out to center. Yarventi trying to flood the zone, could get on the other end of it. Abbotsford trying to catch the Condors in a change here. They come down the right wing. Schultz right circle, a shot. Unger a save as he fought that one off. Millman behind the net. 27 saves from Unger, make it 28 here. And we're not even 5 minutes old in the second frame. Shot from the slot, the blocker save from Hamlin. As Patera got to that one. Hamlin on the follow-up. That one knuckled wide off a deflection. 14:10 to go in the second. It's 28-14. The shots on goal favoring the Canucks. Yarventi back in his own end. Playing for Millman. Condors' all-time save record for a game is quickly becoming into view. 48 from Dylan Wells back on November the 24th of 2019 at Iowa. Unger already has 28. We're not even at the halfway point of this game. Puck went off the glass, out of play. 13:35 to go in the second. 1-0 Condors on AM 800, Fox Sports Radio, and your Condors broadcast network.
Slowdowns and cyber attacks cost big money and create frustrated employees. Local ATEC MSP experts handle your business technology, saving you time, money, and frustration. Make your business technology safe and efficient with an affordable, customized monthly plan. ATEC's all-you-can-eat help desk means no monthly shocks to your wallet. Learn more at atechmsp.com. That's atechmsp.com. ATEC, the best in IT and cybersecurity.
At Caliber, we've been committed to our purpose of restoring the rhythm of your life for 25 years. When drivers are in an accident, we understand they may feel overwhelmed by the repair process. While this could be a stressful time for drivers, Caliber and our caring, knowledgeable teammates will help them navigate the entire repair process. With a family of brands including Caliber Collision and Caliber Auto Glass, we have your back.
Now, back to Bakersfield Condors hockey. AM 800 Fox Sports Radio.
So 13:35 to go in the second. It's a 1-0 Condors lead. They've been outshot 28-14 here tonight. Lots of slinging from the Canucks, but still, 28 shots is 28 shots. 13:35 to go, second period. 1-0 Condors on top. Hamlin just past the 4-minute mark of the first. Back straight away, shot tipped through traffic. I don't think that ever got through to Unger. It's thrown high up in the air, glove down behind the net by Mariala. Mariala tied up. Prokop will knock that puck loose. Condors get it out to center. Griffith knocked it forward. 13:14 to go in the second. With the Canucks over the line. That one thrown left wing side. Reichel for Walker. Walker rimmed it around. Canucks keep in, top of the right dot. Abbotsford has had a lot of offensive zone time here in this game. Condors have not necessarily been clean breaking out of their own end, as Jarventi again just has to lift it. To center ice, knocked down by Griffith. Played there in the right wing corner for Mariala. Touch feed for Mariala from Griffith. He got taken off his skates. 12:40 to go, second frame. A 1-0 Condors lead. Canucks making a push, trying to get this game level. Howard to center ice, pivoting in the neutral zone. Howard twisting with him on the right wing side for Hudson, and he'll guide one in behind Patera. Hamlin will force Patera to play it up off the glass. It's knocked down along the boards. Big body check coming through as Feist was able to keep that puck in briefly, but now Abbotsford will break out. Outlet pass. This one is delayed offside. It'll be icing as well. 12-12 to go in the second. 12-12 to go, second frame. 1-0 Condors on top. Hamlin to take the draw. Wins the top of the left circle. Spinning with it is Hudson. Hudson has a step on the left dot. Threw it in front looking for Howard. He just missed a one-timer. Back right point, Brown on the right wing boards. This is Howard up top looking for Hudson. It got deflected to center ice. Hudson regroups up the right wing. That one off the skate of Josh Brown. Played back for Carfagna. Carfagna, 2 goals in his last 3 games. Sends one in right wing corner. It's touched up by Menino up the left wing, and it'll roll all the way back down to the Condors' end. No icing here as Carfagna sprinting after it, got to it first. Brown tied up left wing corner. This is Ravinsky's back right point. Here's Wu's shot in. Unger a save. He was looking for a deflection from Baines at the top of the crease. It never came. And Unger made his 29th stop of the night, 11:29 to go in the second, as now Stonehouse having words. Tomato will break that up along with the linesman. 11:29 to go, second period. 1-0 Condors on top. The Hamlin goal, the difference right now. Face off to the left of Unger. Another tight game. Poulin unable in the draw. Abbotsford again on the offensive. Baines to the front of the net. The face-off play looking for Mueller. It never came. Just went under his stick. Baines left corner. Up top looking for Ravinsky. He's turned it over. Stonehouse to center. D'Amato got hauled down in the neutral zone. The officials say play on. Stonehouse, a body check, bounces off his man as the Canucks get out of dodge in their own end. Neutral ice, here's Mueller taking his man wide. A shot twisted wide of the cage. Body check on Poulin. Back right point, Wu, shot wide of the net. Condors rim it around. Mueller keeps it in. Left point, shot deflected. Unger, a right pad save. He's got 30 here, and we haven't even hit the halfway point of this game. Back right point, Wu. Left point, walking. Shot blocked down by Stonehouse out to center. Condors better get going here on a second goal. Poulin to center ice. They've been playing with fire here in the second frame. Puck knocked down along the back wall, and Omoto gets to it, but he can't win the puck. It's Reichel. Reichel lifting the stick, dropped it off left on. Broken up by Griffith. They'll center it up top. A shot. Unger got it off the right shoulder. That one might have hit the mask on the way by, and out to center it goes. 31 saves from Connor Unger as we approach the midway point of this hockey game. The story continuing for Unger here this season. Yarventi taken off the puck by Clayton. Out to center, a 1-0 game. Over the line, puck dumped down behind Tyson Feist. Feist will rim it around. Up the left wing, Griffith knocked it down, Yarventi. Yarventi out to center. That one knocked down by Feist with 9:50 to play in the second period. Condors get it right, Don Howard couldn't get the shot away. Abbotsford's doing a good job of kind of bottling up the Condors offensively. Cross ice, it comes left point, Millman, a shot and a save made by Patera. 9:30 to go in the second. 31 saves from Connor Unger already. 1-0 Bakersfield on AM 800 Fox Sports Radio and your Condors broadcast network.
Might be something you've always taken for granted, but it's the whole reason we're here. Dignity Health Memorial Hospital brings not only clinical expertise, but a passion to heal, having earned nationally recognized high-performance ratings for cardiovascular care. From checkups to life-saving procedures, we are dedicated to caring for your heart and the person around it. Learn more about our innovative services at dignityhealth.org/Bakersfield/heart. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
At Les Schwab, we've been changing the tire game for more than 70 years. We design our own exclusive tires to give you more tires made for the roads you drive, less compromise. All backed by America's best tire warranty included in every tire we sell. It's more unbeatable tire warranty, less charging you extra, like the other guys. It's all about you getting more from less. Stop by or book an appointment at leschwab.com.
Now, back to Bakersfield Condors hockey. AM 800 Fox Sports Radio.
9:31 to go, second frame. Condors with 31 saves. And
almost 2,500 in the bottom right now, and half of that goes to you. The other half to charity is 100% more than. Be on the lookout for those 50-50 ticket sellers. They're in the aisles, they're in the main concourse, they're everywhere. We'll announce the winner and how much you're taking home.
31 stops from Unger. .931 to go, second period. Hudson on the forecheck. Condors' AHL record for season the game is 48. That's quickly approaching. Pass broken up. That was Millman knocking that one down. Howard behind the net. Top of the right wing circle. Ravinsky's spinning off the check of Howard. Ravinsky's in front. Top of the crease save. Unger in tight. Hudson comes away with a puck. Now they want to move. 2-on-1. Howard, Hudson, back for Hudson. A shot glove save from Patera. He got across. 8:49 to go in the second. Here come the Canucks. This one opens up a bit now. Woo. Big body check there from Inamoto. They come together. Kappen throws his shoulder. It goes off of Unger, taken away by Stonehouse. And out to center ice it comes. Stonehouse throws it right wing corner. Forecheck from Brown. It's a good bid from Hudson, and Patera did just enough to get the crub on that bid. Condors hold it left wing corner. 8:16 to go, second period. Puck in the neutral zone, Kappen. Broken up. And played it to the Abbotsford zone. 8 minutes to go in the second frame. This one will be icing against the Canucks. Puck over the blue line. This one chopped down right wing corner. Chase Waters ties up on the right dot. Out to center Järventie. Järventie at the red line. Forced that puck forward, but it got broken up. Canucks will throw it right back into the Condors. And an interesting hockey game tonight as Unger has to cover that one up and it takes a swat off the glove. 7:28 to go in the second frame, and still 1-0. Condors on top on the goal from Hamlin.
Now the Condors would like to recognize all of our unions in the building tonight. Where you at? There they are. Another one. Yes, hello and welcome to the action tonight. And a shout out to all of our union brothers and sisters.
7:28 to go in the second. Face off to the right of Unger.
International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 428. United Steelworkers, Local 1252. Teamsters, Local 87.
Kerr is going to be kicked out of the circle here. He's confused as to why. Face off to the right of the goaltender Unger. Is again continued to impress. Back left point shot through traffic and a save made, and then a follow-up from Baines as he tried to get there. Kara grabs Millman. 33 stops from Unger as that one came from distance. Off the bid from the point from Kenyatta. Condors yet to receive a power play in this game. Still time to get in on the golden ticket for Eric Bergdorfer's jersey. They're almost sold out. There's only a couple of tickets left. We'll pick a winner later tonight. Face off to the right of Unger. Condors win the draw. D'Amato behind the net. Outlet pass at the left wing. Deflected by Stonehouse to the red line. Condors unable to come with possession for the neutral zone, and that allows Baines to carry it back in. Baines back right point, shot deflected. That one broken up in front off the bid from Clayton. Outlet pass for Stonehouse at the left wing. Clayton stops him left wing wall. Stonehouse gets that puck deep left wing corner with Poulin and D'Amato behind the net chasing after it. Poulin comes out of the pile with it, back up top. Howard a shot, he just missed on the glove side of Patera. Boy, that would have taken the air out of the balloon for this Abbotsford side, which has continued to press into the Condors' third of the ice. Puck rimmed around. .6:25 to go in the second period. Goes through the legs of Inamoto. Inamoto sent it back up top, but it's held in. Left point shot, tipped, and they score! You saw that one coming. It got deflected in front from Lucas Reichel. And on the 35th shot of the night, Abbotsford has tied it at 1 with 6:14 to go in the second. So the Canucks pushed and pushed, and they finally break through off a deflection across the low slot. Maybe now the Condors can get back to trying their offensive game, which has eluded them tonight. Abbotsford has had the more offensive zone time, and when you play with fire, it eventually will burn you. And it does right there. The Canucks tight. Reichel off the deflection in front with his 4th of the season in 19 games. Just the 3rd 5-on-5 goal in 4 games for the Canucks against the Condors. They have this game tied at 1. Baines to center. Glove down in the neutral zone by Griffith, but had his stick lifted. Now the Canucks break in left on. Broken up by Carfagna. Played behind the cage by Unger. Mueller has it left wing wall. 34 shots tonight from Abbotsford. Backhanded bid. Unger a save. He got across. And he covers up and hangs on. And again, more poking and prodding at Connor Unger. 5:34 to go in the second. Tied at 1 now on AM 800 at Fox Sports Radio and your Condors broadcast network.
Devastating accident turned Rosalia's life upside down. She turned to Rodriguez and Associates.
I was lost. I don't even know where to start.
Rosalia trusted us with her story and her case.
They give you the support and they help you.
We helped her put the accident behind her and start rebuilding her life.
Now I'm able to keep going with my life. They now are my new family.
At Rodriguez and Associates, when you need us, we'll be here for you.
Win your share of over $160,000 in cash and prizes at EMC. Every Wednesday, roll the dice and level up playing How I Roll. Every roll up to 3 earns you bonus cash or chips. Drawings at 4 p.m. make the best hand and win. Then it's time for Casino and Chill. Earn 75 points for a chance to win prizes, bonus cash, or chips. $6,000 grand prize, streaming subscription, $175 food voucher, and 2 concert tickets. Only at the place to be. Eagle Mountain Casino.
Responsible gaming, 1-800-GAMBLER.
Now, back to Bakersfield Condors hockey. AM 800 Fox Sports Radio.
5:34 to go in the second period. Condors and Canucks tied at 1. 35 shots tonight from the Canucks, and the Condors have found themselves now in a tie hockey game. Faceoff will come to the right of Unger. 34 saves tonight from Unger. Matera with a big save on a 2-on-1 in the midst of all that pressure from the Canucks on Howard and Hudson. Those are the two you'd want on a 2-on-1 for the Condors, but they were denied by Matera. The Condors can finish this period strong. 5.5 left in the second. And on the back foot here in the middle stands. Yarventi to center. Game tied at 1 apiece. Mariala forcing. Mueller to center. That one got deflected and then hauled down to the ice was Feist. No call at either end as Yarventi was taken out of the play, way away from the play. He'll head to the bench. He's actually going to go down the tunnel. Be joined by Josh Bennett momentarily, shot from the point wide of the net of Unger. Those were 2 checks that go uncalled. Feist bodies Baines along the backboards. It's a different officiating crew from last night. Condors have yet to receive a power play tonight. Puck thrown in front. Unger had it knocked down in the blue paint. He covers up, and this will draw a crowd. I didn't see what happened to Yarventi all the way down to the other side, but he went immediately down the tunnel, kind of holding his face. And then there was the collision with Feist at the other end as he just got thrown to the ice. So both of those going uncalled. So let's see Yarventi here. He goes in on the forecheck. That's high. It's on a clearing attempt, but it's not a shot attempt. Stick still comes up high. It's not a shot attempt, though. It's a follow through, but it's not a shot attempt. 4:48 to go in the second. Game tied at 1. 4:48 remaining in the second. So Järventie took a stick on a follow-through. That goal from Reichel from Schultz and Berard at 13:46 tied the game at 1. Canucks win an offensive zone faceoff. They work it down the right wing boards. Here's Schultz on goal, a shot save. Unger rebound, side of the net, jabbed wide by Waters. That'll be save number 37 from Unger tonight as the Condors get out to center. They can't get past the red line though, and back in comes Kambites with speed. Kambites to the net, pulls over Unger. Puck is underneath and it goes out the other end. 4:24 to go in the second. Canucks able to keep in along the right wing boards. Knock down Waters. Poulin worked it free. Prokop behind the net. Carfagna comes away with it. Condors got to get going here. They have been outplayed by a wide margin here in the second. Their only bid really was the Hudson opportunity from Howard on a 2-on-1. Minamoto trying to pick it up on the left wing side. Here's Howard. Back across from Brown. Missed connections with it. Brown deep in his own net. Then the Condors retreating back in their own zone. Hamlin caved in from behind. 3:48 to go in the second. 39 saves from Unger in this game. 3:41 to go in the second. A face-off will come back down the Condor zone. Game tied at 1. It was Mueller's stick who flipped Järventie. Went immediately down the tunnel. Josh Bennett has returned to the Condors bench though, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So they are short Järventie. He's receiving some medical treatment. Outlet pass to center. That one went off the near side wall. Howard wins it back for Inamoto. Condors heavily outshot in this game. They've been outshot 17, make it now 20-3 here in the second period. Game tied at 1. Reichel back left point. Works it down the wall. Left circle to shot. Save Unger. Rebound. Batted up the gut. Condors don't get it out. Now they do. Howard and Hudson again to center. Hudson over the line for Howard, but he couldn't snake his way through two green jerseys. Hudson on the forecheck. Worked the puck loose. Marjala in front. All alone. Howard on the doorstep. Denied by Patera. Howard and Hudson, the only two have anything going here in this second period, as Marjala now tied up right wing corner. He got spun around there along the back wall with 2:50 to go in the second. Puck along the end boards. Marjala wins it to the slot. Hudson one-timer to right pad save made by Patera. His best stop of the night. Hudson's been denied twice. Marjala breaks in to the slot. Hudson holding, couldn't get the shot away. Hudson bottom of the right circle. Condors have the Canucks pinned in here. Behind the net, Howard right up the gut for Millman. Millman cross ice into the skates of Feist and back out to center. 2-on-2, they crisscross over the line. High slot Berard holds left circle. A shot fired wide by Klimovich. Goes off the glass again. Järventie is back out on the ice here. And the Condors have their full complement of bodies now with 2:10 to go in the second. Boy, Hudson has been denied a couple of times here in the second period. The Condors up to 6 shots in the frame, but they've been outshot now 21-6. 1:57 remaining in the second. Game tied at 1. Outlet pass to center. Canucks come 3-on-3 over the line. Puck poke checked away by Matt Brown. Turned up ice by Järventie at the red line. He threw it into the Condors bench, and we'll take a whistle with 1:44 to play in the second. So good response late second frame from the Condors as Howard, Hudson, and Marjala went to work. Face off at center. I think the Condors are still down somebody here in the second frame. I don't know if I've seen him. 1:36 to go in the second. Let's count the bench again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, there's only 12 on the bench. So the Condors are short somebody. Marjala just took a shift with Hudson and Howard. So now Brown will step in. Going to look at the Condors bench. Face off to the left of Connor Unger, who has stopped at 40 tonight. Right wing half wall goes off the stick of Mueller. Backhanded around the boards. Kepin tied up with Prokop. Condors get it back to the point. Shot blocked down by Unger on that bid from distance. It's in the left wing corners. 41st save of the night. 22 shots here in the second from Abbotsford. They've outshot the Condors 42-19. Back left point shot from Arnson goes wide of the net. Puck on the left wing boards. A body check there from Brown. Condors, though, back in their own zone again. Kept in off the glass to center. Stonehouse trying to knock it down. Couldn't do so. 55 seconds to go in the frame. A McFlurry meltdown minute. Prokop meets his man at the blue line. Carries left wing corner. Body checked along the back wall as Poisson is tied up there. Condors working on the sidewall. Right wing circle. It's Kara spinning with it. Kara left on Angola. Shot fired wide of the net by Wu. They cycle it for Reichel. Shot got knocked down in front. Prokop on the backhand up the wall with 30 seconds remaining in the second period. Puck goes rink wide. Clayton keeps in on the backhand. Back down along the end boards. Trying to pinch down and win this puck is Brown. Brown and Inamoto battling left corner. Brown comes away with it. Howard knocked it forward. The Condors try to get it over the line. They do so in a delayed offside. Will at least allow the Condors to get out of this period. Puck at center ice. It's Hudson up the left wing. 5 seconds to go in the frame. Canucks with one last gasp here down the right wing side. 2 second shot and a save made by Unger at the buzzer. 42 saves from Connor Unger through 40. Someone get that man a steak tonight. Game tied at 1 on AM 800. Fox Sports Radio, your Condors Broadcast Network. We'll have the In Shape Family Fitness second intermission report coming up. But this has been lopsided here tonight after 40. It's a 1-1 game despite the shot totals favoring Abbotsford 43-19. We'll step out, take a break. Game tied at 1. Your Dignity Health score of the game on AM 800. Fox Sports Radio and your Condors Broadcast Network.
Second period. Coming up is the In Shape Family Fitness second intermission report. We'll dive into the numbers thanks to Eagle Mountain Casino. See what's happening in Condorstown on the Bakersfield Marriott at the Convention Center Community Spotlight. And look at Les Schwab Tires' road ahead. It's all coming up when Condors hockey returns right here on AM 800 Fox Sports Radio.
The shiny truck from 1-800-GOT-JUNK arrives at your house?
It's a sign of a new beginning.
A clean start.
A breath of fresh air.
When your home feels clean and happy?
The people inside feel clean and happy too. Oh.
We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point.
Yeah.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
We'll be there before you hang up the phone.
Tough Shed knows that in today's chaotic world, your home has become so much more than just living space. It's a home office, school, gym, workshop, storage, and craft room. Give your home some space. With a million uses and plenty of options, you can add the space you need with a shed or garage from Tough Shed. Tough Shed, built tough since 1981.
Computer malfunctions, slowdowns, and cyber attacks cost big money and create frustrated employees. Local ATech MSP experts handle your business technology, saving you time, money, and frustration. Make your business technology safe and efficient with an affordable, customized monthly plan. ATech's all-you-can-eat help desk means no monthly shocks to your wallet. Learn more at atechmsp.com. That's atechmsp.com. ATech, the best in IT and cybersecurity.
This is our back patio just a few days ago. It was so ugly. My wife and I didn't want to host another event at our house. I'd seen what Steve Holloway Painting was doing for garage floors, so I gave him a call. And in one day, they took our old patio and they transformed it to this. Now we have the patio to be proud of for many years to come. Thanks, Steve.
Steve Holloway Painting. Transforming garage floors, pool decks, driveways, and patios all over Kern County.
We heard the big game was this weekend, and that's right. The Condors are home Friday night for $3 Beer Friday, and it is the biggest game of the weekend. Enjoy $3 Michelob Ultra and Mango Cart cans from doors open through the start of the second period. The Condors and Ontario Reign will battle for the top of the Pacific Division. Presented by Grapevine, MSP, and 23ABC. Doors open at 6. The puck drops at 7. Fun starts at just $15 at condorstown.com or by calling 324-PUCK. This is Condorstown.
Yeah, it'll be a great sports weekend next weekend. The Condors hosting the Ontario Reign on Friday. And then, of course, the big game, if you will, the Super Bowl is coming up next Sunday. Patriots and Seattle Seahawks. All right, well, how do you put the opening 40 minutes into words here tonight? The Condors have been outshot 43-19. 42 saves from Connor Unger. That's the impressive part. But unfortunately for the Condors, Abbotsford was able to tie it in that second period. 13:46, the time of the goal. Reichel's fourth off a deflection in the slot from Schultz and Berard. And the Canucks were able to level this game at one apiece. Abbotsford outshot the Condors 43-19 through 2 periods of play. 23-6 in that second. Unger with a season-high 22 stops in a period to at least keep it a 1-1 game. The Condors actually had 2 chances late in that second period. Quinn Hudson with both of them off feet from Ike Howard. But Patera made a couple of nice reactionary saves to keep it tied at one apiece. Abbotsford has had the only power plays of the night. They're 0 for 2. The Condors have yet to receive one. Patera has stopped 18 of 19. Unger has stopped 42 of 43. And I received word from downstairs. It's not James Hamill who's out of this game. It's Max Jones who left the game in the second period. Remember, he blocked a shot earlier in the game off a hand. I wonder if it has anything to do with that. So no Max Jones here in that second frame for the Condors and for the rest of the evening. Bakersfield, though, you know, there's 2 ways to look at how this game has gone. It's 1-1 despite being outshot by 24 through 2 periods of play. That's been a trend of late for the Condors. Now, Bakersfield's a very good third period team. Abbotsford is a -24 goal differential in the third period team. So you'd like to think the Condors would have an opportunity in this third frame to get their offensive side of the game going. They played with fire too much in that second period, and it ended up burning them off the deflection from Reichel. Mueller and Schultz each have 7 shots in this contest. Klimovich has 5 shots. He's also missed the net a bunch in this game. And a 43-shot performance from Abbotsford through 40 minutes of hockey here tonight. So if you're Bakersfield, 2 sides of the coin to look at. This has not been a pretty opening 40. They're looking for more in the third, certainly against an Abbotsford side which is desperate for any victories, especially on the road, to wrap up this 3-game road trip. That's your Eagle Mountain Casino period recap. Eagle Mountain Casino is located in Porterville. EMC is the place to be, the place to win, and soon the place to stay. This is the InShape Family Fitness First Intermission report. Begin your fitness journey today when you sign up for a 3-day free membership at InShape.com. Hamlin for the Condors back in the first. Reichel for the Canucks in the second. And this game is level at one apiece. We'll step out, take a break. When we come back, we'll have your Caliber Collision out of town scoreboard. We'll check in on Edmonton. Not good news up there in oil country. Take a spin around the AHL as well. 1-1 your score after 2. Third period closing in on AM 800 of Fox Sports Radio and your Condors Broadcast Network.
Where the pros stay at the Bakersfield Marriott at the Convention Center. The only full-service Marriott in Condors town, the Bakersfield Marriott is a proud sponsor of your Condors. The hotel features newly renovated rooms, a friendly staff, great dining, and meeting rooms for your corporate or social event. Located next to the arena, it's a great spot for food, drinks, and fun pre- and post-game. Give them a call at 323-1900. That's the Bakersfield Marriott at the Convention Center, 323-1900.
Win your share of over $160,000 in cash and prizes at EMC. Every Wednesday, roll the dice and level up playing How I Roll. Every roll up to 3 earns you bonus cash or chips. Drawings at 4 p.m. make the best hand and win. Then it's time for Casino and Chill. Earn 75 points for a chance to win prizes, bonus cash, or chips. $6,000 grand prize, streaming subscription, $175 food voucher, and 2 concert tickets. Only at the place to be. Eagle Mountain Casino.
Responsible gaming, 1-800-GAMBLER.
Get new cheesesteak Crazy Puffs for only $3.99 at Little Caesars. They're the real deal, and Saquon Barkley is obsessed.
These look good. Can I try one now?
Not yet, Saquon. I need to talk about the delicious sliced steak and onions.
Can I take a little nibble?
Be patient. I gotta show them the cheesy goodness one more time.
Let me eat one.
Saquon.
Come on, I won a Super Bowl. I'm a hungry boy.
Saquon! Get new cheesesteak Crazy Puffs for $3.99. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza, pizza.
Nationally recognized for excellence. CBCC is a UCLA-affiliated cancer center offering the latest technologies and the most promising treatments. Comprehensive Blood and Cancer Center is changing lives through hope and innovation. State-of-the-art cancer care here at home. We are CBCC. We're outsmarting cancer.
Why does this copier always jam right before my meeting?
Avoid office headaches with American Business Machines, your authorized Canon dealer. Since 1927, they provided the latest office technology to keep local businesses running smoothly. And with 8 offices strategically located throughout Central California, they've always been nearby when you need them. Visit ab1.com or call 1-877, yes, ABM1. That's 1-877-937-2261. American Business Machines, your reliable office partner.
Your heart might be something you've always taken for granted, but it's the whole reason we're here. Dignity Health Memorial Hospital brings not only clinical expertise, but a passion to heal, having earned nationally recognized high-performance ratings for cardiovascular care. From checkups to life-saving procedures, we are dedicated to caring for your heart and the person around it. Learn more about our innovative services at dignityhealth.org/Bakersfield/heart. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
The best bar and grill in Condorstown is just around the corner at Firestone Grill, located off California Avenue. Come see for yourself why Firestone Grill is always jam-packed. From world-famous tri-tip to unmatched burgers, you're sure to leave full and happy at Firestone Grill. Never miss a game with plenty of TVs and cold drinks on tap. Firestone Grill, proud sponsors of your Condors.
MSP is the Valley's leading IT provider and helps keep Condorstown safe, secure, and running with their managed IT solutions. From IT support, cybersecurity, managed cloud service, and so much more, Grapevine MSP serves small to enterprise businesses throughout the Central Valley. Help your business grow with the power of Grapevine MSP. Give them a call at 377-2992 or online at grapevinemsp.com. Grapevine MSP, the preferred technology partner of the Bakersfield Condors.
Welcome back inside the broadcast booth here. High atop the Dignity Health home ice as the Condors and the Canucks are tied at 1 apiece after 40 minutes of play, despite a 43-19 shot edge for the Abbotsford side. Tonight's game is the AHL TV on FloHockey live and free social game of the week. Happy to have you on board on this Saturday. Seen a terrific goaltending performance from Connor Unger tonight with 42 saves. The Condors and the Canucks tied at 1 after 40. Game also available on Prime. Take a look at your Caliber Collision out-of-town scoreboard. Eastern Conference going final. Lehigh Valley a 5-3 win over Bridgeport. Cleveland 6-5 in overtime over Belleville. Wilkes-Barre-Scranton a 4-1 win against Syracuse. Springfield 4-1 winners at home over Hartford. Utica in overtime dropped by Hershey 4-3. LaValle 3-2 win in OT in Toronto. Game earlier on the doubleheader tonight on the free game of the weekend. Toronto falling 3-2 to Laval. Manitoba beating Rockford 4-1. Providence a 4-1 win on the road in Charlotte. Iowa 2-1 winners in a shootout over the Milwaukee Admirals. Henderson was swept on the road in Texas. They got just a point last night. They get swept tonight, a 3-1 win for the Texas Stars. San Jose sweeps Calgary. 7-2 win for the Barracuda, who are red hot. Colorado wins in overtime in Tucson, so they share points in the old Pueblo, but it is the Eagles who will get the win and get the sweep. Ontario falling in regulation in San Diego, so Colorado leapfrogs back in front of the Reign atop the Pacific Division. Oilers in action tonight. They trail Minnesota 5-2. That game is in the third period. Tristan Jarry giving way to Connor Ingram here tonight. Kraken 3 and the Golden Knights 2. That game's in the third. The Kings beat the Flyers in OT 3-2. Colorado a 5-0 shutout of the Detroit Red Wings. Penguins 6 and Rangers 5. The Jets in Florida beat the Panthers 2-1. Panthers are scuffling. The Canadians snap the Sabres' red-hot run, a 4-2 victory for the Habs. The Capitals beat the Hurricanes 4-3 in overtime. The Flames knocked off the Sharks 3-2. Senators over the Devils 4-1. Predators beat the Islanders 4-3. Blue Jackets 5 and Blues 3. Maple Leafs get an overtime win in Vancouver 3-2. And the Stars beat the Mammoth 3-2 in that game in Salt Lake City. Caliber Collision out-of-town scoreboard for collisions. Glass repair and fleet services. Caliber has you covered. They're an official partner of the Condors, and they're online at Caliber.com. This has been the In Shape Family Fitness second intermission report. Grab a beverage and grab a snack. Third period when we come back. Condors and Canucks tied at 1 on AM 800. Fox Sports Radio and your Condors broadcast network.
Family Fitness second intermission report. We'll go back out to the rink next for the Firestone Grill third period, right here on AM 800 Fox Sports Radio.
You'll get more than you expect with McValue at McDonald's. So when you've spent too much on a night out, get deals on the after party. When you've got date night, get deals on favorites that'll make you their favorite. And when you've got family for the weekend, we've got breakfast.
When the Condors win, you win. Free 10-piece McNuggets the next day in the app with a $2 minimum purchase. Available one time a day the day after the Condors win and participate in McDonald's. Must opt into rewards. Excludes tax.
Need cash fast? Tap into the value of your home with a home equity line of credit from Valley Strong Credit Union. Whether it's for home improvements, debt consolidation, or that dream vacation, you can get your cash offer in minutes. That's right, just minutes to unlock the power of your home's equity with no hard credit pull to see how much cash you can get. No stress, no waiting. Just smart local banking that puts you first. Grow your possibilities with Valley Strong Credit Union. Visit valleystrong.com to get started today.
At Caliber, we've been committed to our purpose of restoring the rhythm of your life for 25 years. When drivers are in an accident, we understand they may feel overwhelmed by the repair process. While this could be a stressful time for drivers, Caliber and our caring, knowledgeable teammates will help them navigate the entire repair process with a family of brands including Caliber Collision and Caliber Auto Glass. We have your back.
CRC is committed to a more sustainable future, providing local responsibly produced energy while bringing rewarding jobs to our communities. Through innovative carbon storage solutions, CRC is shaping a cleaner energy future for all Californians. That's the CRC difference.
CRC is building a balanced energy future that's abundant, affordable, and sustainable. CRC is powering California with lower carbon intensity energy and innovative carbon storage solutions. That's the CRC difference.
Welcome back inside Dignity Health Arena for the third period of action. Ryan Holtz with you. Condors and the Canucks getting set for third period of work. The Condors are giving up 43 shots through two periods, 42 saves from Connor Unger. The Condors' single-game regular season record is 48 from Dylan Wells back in 2019. I don't see how Connor Unger doesn't get there tonight. 43 shots faced through two periods. Condors without Max Jones. left the game after taking a shot off the hand. I believe that that's what he's being treated for. Teams out to begin this third period. Condors have yet to receive a power play in this game. They put their best home record in the AHL on the line tonight against a team that's desperate to get out of the bottom three. Hamlin, Howard, Hudson, the Triple H line will start things for Bakersfield here in the third. Face off at center, puck is down, game is on, and we're off and running for the third period of action. Brought to you by Firestone Grill. Condors won the draw, but it's quickly dumped into the Bakersfield end as Millman goes up the right wing. There's pitch to the left wing corner. Abbotsford all over the Condors in their own defensive end in that second period. Puck knocked down, back into the Canucks zone. Hudson, a forecheck, knocked the puck loose. Patera, they get a quick whistle. The official points right to his chest. He thought Patera had that covered. It was not. It would have went right to Howard in the slot. As Patera, that's just a reactionary play from the official to blow the whistle, assuming Patera was going to cover him. Howard would have been left all alone. Chance by the wayside. Mariala steps in with Griffith on the straw. As Yarventi on the other side as well. Puck rimmed around, chipped off the glass. Yarventi trying to drag it out of the pile. Battling along the boards with Baines, and it's all the way down to the Condor zone. This one will be icing with 19-19 to go in the third. Condors have been a good third period team. They have just the one regulation loss when either leading or tied after two. Face off to the right of the goaltender, Yuri Patera. Puck poke check forward. Hudson, a good stick lift and a good play there, but couldn't get to the puck, and it's iced again by the Canucks as Inamoto will touch up. So the Condors off the ice and got the top line back out there, and the Triple H line trying to take advantage of a couple of icings here from the Canucks. Face off to the right of the goaltender, Patera. Hamlin will step in. Hamlin at the dot, poke checked it forward, it comes off the back wall. Hudson chipped it down, right wing corner. Hudson tried to turn it for Howard, but it went the other way with Mueller. Mueller has 7 shots tonight, gets it to center. Condors just rifle it right back down. It won't be icing as Wu has to play it behind the net. Wu behind the cage for Schultz. Schultz outlet pass to center. This one with Kara in on side down the left wing. He'll throw it left wing corner, try to get the return feed from Poisson. It got broken up by Griffith. Griffith gets one deep below the dots. Forecheck from Yarventi. Wins the puck, side of the net, and unable to snap that one away was Mariala. 18:20 to go in the third. Game tied at 1. Outlet pass Yarventi, redirecting one down. Patera out of his net again. Patera, there's been a little bit of an adventure when he's left the crease. Does get it up the wall. Yarventi swats at it. It got knuckled down out to center for Kara, one-on-one. Kara's now 1-on-3, a shot wide of the net. 2 minutes gone by, third period. Condors can't get it out. Klimovich holds in. Now a line change here for the Abbotsford Canucks. Left point corner, Berard trying to force this puck up the boards, does so. Minio from the point. A stick save from nearly 100 feet by Unger. Back out to center. Poulin, he was held in neutral zone. Condors not going to get a call again. Back over the line comes Berard. The leading scorer for the Canucks has an assist tonight. It's rimmed around to the right wing, half wall for Arnson. The Condors try to outlet it, got knocked down at the blue line, and then played up the left wing side. Here's Hudson, left circle, a shot. He tugged it wide. Hudson's had some looks in this hockey game. He was denied twice by Patera late in that second period. That doesn't count the 2-on-1 earlier in the frame. Backhanded effort, save made by Unger, his 44th of the night. Out to center come the Condors on the left wing. Cap in left wing corner. Cap in along the back wall. Tied up there right wing side. 3 minutes gone by, third period. Body check from Kepin at center ice. And then a hit away from the play as Stonehouse got taken off the ice. As the puck skirts into the Abbotsford zone. Puck dumped down. Kepin taken to the ice again. Back to the blue line. Another body check. Physical play here from Abbotsford along the near side wall. Kepin giving it back, as is Stonehouse. And away out of the pile comes Kenyatta back in his own net. 16:30 to go in the third. Game tied at 1. 44 stops tonight from Connor Unger. This will go length to the ice. It won't be icing. It's rimmed around the boards. Howard in the Zamboni entrance, up the wall. Condors don't get it out. Left wing corner. Here's Baines. Baines cutting around the net. Stuff shot goes into the slot, picked off. Now the Condors want to move. Out to center. Up the right wing. Howard on side. Crisscrossing with Hudson, right wing boards. Hudson a shot, stick save Patera. Puck came loose. Howard got taken down to the ice, couldn't get free. Now to center, Brown cuts across. A 2-on-0 the other way. Here come the Canucks, hit shot. Save made, Unger point blank. His 45th of the night. 15:50 to go in the third period. He denies the opportunity from Mueller. Condors got caught up ice. They run into the linesman here. Mariala on the forward check, rimmed around. Condors keep in the corner. Mariala, half wall for Griffith. Griffith opening up right circle, walking into the slot, left on a shot. Millman missed a wide open net. Condors keep it in. Feist rimmed around Griffith. Griffith left wing corner trying to work his magic in the offensive zone, but he can't do so. Feist dumps it right back in, delayed offside. 15:15 to go in the third. What a save from Unger on a 2-on-0. Got knocked down and went off a skate. They'll blow it dead for offside. So with 15:05, a 2-on-0 at the other end of the ice. I'd say that was Unger's best save of the night, but he's got 45 of them here this evening. Take a look at the 2-on-0 here as they got through Brown. And then Unger at the top of his crease. He was playing the shot the whole way. That pass never got across. They took the shot and Unger made the save. What a performance. Gerard and Hudson with words before this face-off. Condors win the draw in the neutral zone. Prokop high off the glass. It settles off the ledge there in the left wing corner. Poulin knocked it down. Battling with D'Amato. Hudson taking a shift with these two. Cross ice past D'Amato. It comes off the stick of Prokop to center. Hudson tracking back. Reichel has him one-on-one offside, or the Canucks on the far side as Cambites was in early with 14:44 to go in regulation. 45 saves from Condors knock it down, but Clayton comes D to D at the red line. A crowd of 6,300 here tonight in downtown Condorstown. Looking to see a sweep of the Canucks. Mariala, Griffith, Brown all battling in the Zamboni entrance. Brown with Baines deep in the corner. The Condors fishing out. Mariala drops it off for Griffith with support from Inamoto. They'll gain the blue line, chip it down left wing corner. Griffith on the body check, ties his man up. Yarventi trying to fish this puck out himself, but out of the Abbotsford zone goes Clayton. Clayton to center, Baines at the red line, a hard rim around the kick play. Kick down right wing corner, big body check on Ravinsky's. The Condors get it back out to the blue and out to center. Turned by Arnson at the red line and dumped down the wall by Christian Felton. Under 14 to play in the third, game tied at 1. Brown stick handling deep in his own zone. Kind of a backhanded flip up the left wing. Stonehouse couldn't get it out. And Unger will just put a glove on top and hang on for the whistle. 13:39 to go in the third. Condors have not had the A game. This might not be the B game, but again, just a 1-1 game with 13:39 to play on AM 800. Fox Sports Radio and your Condors broadcast network.
California State of Mind.
Staying fit, sometimes you miss a day.
Or 2 or 3.
And that's where a fitness friend at InShape Family Fitness comes in handy.
Yeah, like someone with more maturity and self-discipline.
Ooh, the point being that working out with a friend is a great way to keep each other accountable.
Even if one of them never buys your lunch afterwards.
From fitness classes to the weight room.
I'll be in the spa.
At InShape, working out together
is 2 times better. You like what I did there?
InShape Family Fitness.
Stop by a club or join online today.
At InShape.com.
Back to Bakersfield Condors hockey. AM 800 Fox Sports Radio.
13:39 left in regulation. Seeing a goaltending performance for the ages from Connor Unger to try and give the Condors a sweep of Abbotsford. 46 saves tonight. Condors haven't had much offensively, but Terra has been sharp when the Condors have had their chances. Face off one, Arntzen. Back straight away, shot through traffic out the other end. Millman worked it up the right wing boards. Condors clear it down. To the Abbotsford zone, 13:22 to go in the third. Unger has 46 saves tonight. Left wing boards off the wall from Poisson over the red line. The Condors get to it. Millman up the left wing. That one knocked down at the red. 7 minutes gone by in the third. Condors with a goal in the first from Hamill. Abbotsford answering with Reichel. Off a deflection in the second. Now the other way comes Howard over the line. Hudson onside. Hudson cross ice opening up. Prokop a shot up blocked down in front by Arntzen. Prokop gloves it, holds it in. Howard redirected it to the left wing corner. Waters meets him there, left wing corner. Over comes Hudson as well. Hudson and Howard have been the 2 best Condors forwards in this hockey game. Down the left wing wall. Hamlin can't get to it. It bounces over the stick of Carfagna to center. They'll gain the red line and rim it back around. 12:23 to go in the third. 1-1 hockey game with 46 saves at one end of the ice. Klimovich twisting back in his own end. Klimovich to center. Gains the red, gains the blue, 1-on-3, and he'll just carry it right wing corner against Inamoto. Puck poke checked loose behind the nets. Condors can't win the battle as Brown is tied up left wing corner. Puck goes off the glass behind the net. Inamoto dropped it off for Brown. Brown right up the gut. Oh, dangerous pass. The Condors got away with it. Griffith wins the puck at center. Griffith through the legs of Mariala. Gets it back for Griffith, top of the right dot. He'll rim this one around the dasher wall. Condors might want to burn the game film of this one after it, but they're very much in this game at 1-1. Yarventi left wing corner. Yarventi a pass broken up. Yarventi left wing side. Trying to fend off the check here. Drops it off for Griffith. Zipped it Inamoto. Back right point. Here's Brown off a stick off the high glass. Griffith gets to the recoil. Bounces it back to the point. Inamoto. Left wing circle. Touch feed Griffith. Griffith dancing with it. Back left point. Here's Inamoto. High slot Mariala. Condors trying to work the cycle game to wear down Abbotsford here in the offensive zone. Yarventi tackled to the ice and no call coming. Condors yet to receive a power play tonight, then a huge shoulder check from Brown. That'll draw a rise out of the crowd as the Condors go for a change. They get a fresh 5 on the ice. Up the right wing, Millman a dump in around the boards. Keppen trying to meet his man there, tied up left wing wall. It's one free, a shot up the back boards. Keppen gets to it first, right wing corner. Keppen Up top, right point Feist. Back for Kepin. Kepin to the net. Shot got deflected before it ever got through to Patera. Loose puck in the right wing corner. Condors knock it down. Top of the right circle. This is Feist. Feist trying to stay on top of the puck, but it squirts out to center. 10:27 to go in the third. Game tied at 1. Condors rimming around. Patera will stop it. Let's go Condors, the chant from this crowd of 6,300 on a Saturday night. It's getting late. Midway through the third. Outlet pass to center. That one broken up at the blue line. Chopped down offside against Abbotsford. 10:06 to go, third frame. The Canucks somehow only have 4 shots here in this third period. Condors have 1. They've had 7 shots since the end of the first out of the Condors. And a lot of those came early in the first period, leading to Hamlin's goal at 4:36. Shots at one point were 8-5. They're not now. It's been an otherworldly performance from Connor Unger. Condors back in their own end. Carfagna up the left wing. Howard couldn't handle the pass. The pass goes behind Walker, and they'll track it down left wing boards. Chipped into the corner. Walker behind the net. Carfagna took him off the puck, and now the Condors can skate away out to center. Abbotsford's been the quicker team in this game. That should not be the case, though, for this Condors group, which has averaged nearly 4 goals a game this season. Put up 7 last night with 7 different goal scorers. Mariala off the deflection. Yarventi just couldn't win the puck. Had he been able to pick that up at the left point, they would have walked in. They turn it over anyways. Mariala drops it. Yarventi back. Mariala shoots and scores! Forced to turnover anyways. Mariala, Yarventi, back to Mariala, through the 5-hole of Patera, and the Condors, against the flow of play, have a 2-1 lead. A little Finnish dime to his fellow countryman from Roby Yarventi, and the Condors improbably have a 2-1 lead. So the Condors, who have surrendered 47 shots in this game, have a 2-1 lead. Yarventi with the lone helper. Yarventi with a 3-point weekend. And the Condors lead at 2-1. Out to center, Minio at the red line. Chopped it down left wing corner. So Mariala, whose jersey will go live after the game, a live auction with a big goal there. Back over the line. Here go the Condors onside. Backhand. They score! Roby Yarventi picked it off. He split the D. He goes on the backhand through Patera. And the Condors have a 3-1 lead. 2 goals in succession. Yarventi with 2 points. And the Condors lead it by 2. The first goal came at 10:39. This one comes at 11:20. 41 seconds apart, and the Condors lead at 3-1. So Yarventi with a goal and a helper to give the Condors a 3-1 lead against the flow of play. We'll step out, take a break on AM 800, Fox Sports Radio and your Condors Broadcast Network.
And it's a new year, and there's no better time to buy or lease a new Subaru than right now at Sangera Subaru. From the all-new 2025 Forester to the sporty WRX and EVs to everything in between. And remember, every Subaru comes standard with symmetrical all-wheel drive. It's a new year, so why not start it out in a new Subaru? Stop by and test drive one today. Sangera Subaru, 5500 Gasoline Alley Drive in the Bakersfield Auto Mall, paving the way for a better community.
Attention, all Kern County locals. It's Stacy from the Boulevard, and we want to thank you for choosing local, for choosing us. In a world of endless competition, you choose the Boulevard. We are dedicated to creating unforgettable memories, whether it's your kiddo's birthday bash, your corporate team building event, a family fun day of bowling, or maybe you just want to unwind on our patio with great friends. Delicious food and inspired spirits. No, we're not just a venue, we're part of your community.
Choose local, play local. The Boulevard, 3200 Buck Owens Boulevard.
Now, back to Bakersfield Condors hockey. AM 800 Fox Sports Radio.
So the Finnish duo of Marjala and Järventie giving the Condors an improbable 3-1 lead in a game that they've been outshot 47-22. It's been different here in the third. What an incredible turnaround from Bakersfield. I mean, they were dominated for 40 minutes, especially in that second period. But Unger tonight with 46 saves, and we still have 8:28 to play. Still a lot of time left in this game. Marjala's goal at 10:39. Järventie's from Marjala at 11:20. Puck knocked down at center. Here's Griffith on the right wing. Over the line, Järventie feeling it. Griffith holds bottom of the right circle. Hamlin cuts to the front of the net. Griffith pulls up right dot, dropped it for Carfagna. Good motion here. Shot into the glove hand of Patera. And this all started after the media timeout. The Condors breaking down Abbotsford in the defensive zone. They weren't looking for the rush opportunities. They went back to their grind game, and it paid off. Six saves from Unger at the other end. There's no doubt who has been the star of this. But the Finns coming alive here in the third. .59 to go third period. The Canucks get back to center. Can they respond now? Cam bites bottom of the left circle. Big body check from Feist. Comes off the stick behind the net. Backhanded back to the point. Kept in by Wu. 7:43 to go third period. Condors tie up along the back wall with Feist. Deflected to center. Chasing after it, Hudson. He's been all over the puck tonight. Hasn't had a goal to show for it. Quick shot, Howard in tight. And a save made by the goaltender, Patera. 7:24 to play, third frame. Condors lead at 3-1. Puck chipped over the stick of Griffith. And the bouncing puck back into the Condor zone. Brown up the right wing at the red line. Will slide one in. 41 seconds in this third period, changing the tenor entirely tonight. 6:42 remaining. Puck along the back wall, backhanded off the apron of the net. That's one knocked down by Griffith and sent back right point. Shot through traffic. It goes off the glove hand of Unger. Unger now with 47 saves. That should be a stop from the point as it went off his glove hand. Puck along the end board. 6:07 to go third period. Left wing corner, Keppen. Keppen along the end boards. And that one knocked down. Condors get it left circle, and Stonehouse lifted the stick but just couldn't get the shot away. That one deflected back into the Condors zone. 5:52 to go in the third. 3-1 Condors on AM 800. Fox Sports Radio and your Condors broadcast network.
Shed knows that in today's chaotic world, your home has become so much more than just living space. It's a home office, school, gym, workshop, storage, and craft room. Give your home some space. With a million uses and plenty of options, you can add the space you need with a shed or garage from Tough Shed. Tough Shed, built tough since 1981.
Why does this copier always jam right before my meeting?
Avoid office headaches with American Business Machines, your authorized Canon dealer. Since 1927, they provided the latest office technology to keep local businesses running smoothly. And with 8 offices strategically located throughout Central California, they've always been nearby when you need them. Visit ab1.com or call 1-877-YES-ABM1. That's 1-877-937-2261. American Business Machines, your reliable office partner.
Now, back to Bakersfield Condors hockey. AM 800 Fox Sports Radio.
Crowd of 6,300 enjoying this third period. Condors with 47 saves from Connor Unger. Game. Face off at center. Condors will rim it around. .542 to go third period. 3-1 game. D to D. This is Minio to center. He's the one who just kind of stood there as it was rolled. By Arventi down the left wing. Arventi did the rest. Outlet pass goes length of the ice. This will be icing against Abbotsford.
And don't forget, the Condors will be open February 6th. $3 beer.
Still 3-1 with 5:16 to go. .506 to go third frame. 3-1 game. Puck in the Bakersfield zone. Outlet pass Hudson to center. Hudson at the red line. That one will be chipped into the left wing corner. Forward check from Hamlin around the boards. Past Howard. Off the wall. Hudson knocked that puck down. Here from the Canucks in. Mueller left wing wall. Mueller tripped up. Puck taken to center and knocked down the boards by Hudson once more. So good night tonight, Quinn Hudson. Assist on a goal, right circle, and shot that one from Stonehouse. He was looking for his first in the AHL. 4:27 to go third period. Out to center, Poulin at the red line. They'll rim it around. Inamoto will track it at the red line. Behind the cage. The Canucks keep it in the attacking zone. High slot. Reichel goes for a skate, a shot, and he scores. It kind of twisted off the toe of his blade. And Reichel with his second of the night. I think he was looking glove side. It rolls off the toe of his blade and ends up going blocker side. It hit a deflection. And a fortunate break there for Abbotsford in a 3-2 game with 4:01 to go in the third. So Abbotsford answering back. Reichel with his second to pull it within one. Puck rimmed around off the stick of Carfagna. Condors got to finish this game strong here. Prokop indirect out to center. Since Abbotsford's going to make a push. They don't want to have this one go by the wayside. They play too well here tonight. Carfagna backhands it around with 340. Griffith off the wall, gets it to center. Mariala at his own blue line, opens up for Carfagna. A hard rim off the glass. Griffith couldn't knock it down off the boards. It's picked up by Mueller back in his own end. Mueller through the neutral zone. Flips it in on Unger to knock it down. That one on the back wall, and then Mueller got tripped up, and a power play coming up. .3:18 to go in the third, and things just got interesting. Millman to the box. Mueller goes down to the ice, and the Canucks will have a chance to tie it up a man. Reichel's fifth from Poisson at 15:59 made it 3-2. Now Millman to the box on the 50th shot of the night from Abbotsford. 48 saves from Connor Unger to match a Condors high for a game. Abbotsford will burn their timeout. 3:18 to go in the third. Intense moments now in Condors Town. Exciting finish coming up. Power play opportunity for Abbotsford. Their third of the night. The Condors yet to receive one this evening. Mariala and Yarventi scored 41 seconds apart. Reichel, though, pulling Abbotsford within one with his fifth of the season, his second of the night. Poisson had the helper. 50 shots tonight from the Canucks. See if Patera goes to the bench right away. I don't think he will. No, he will. They're going to go 6-on-4 right off the hop here. So they face off one by the Canucks. Klimovich behind the net in a 3-2 game. 6-on-4. Minio left wing half wall. Baines up top. Minio a drive. That one blocked by Hamlin, and he swats it from his belly out to center. Big shot block from Hamlin. Reichel picks it up with speed down the left wing. Reichel stops left wing half wall. Chips it back. Minio. Cross ice, top of the right circle. Walking is Klimovich up top. Minio left on. Here's Baines taking it. Baines pass into the skates. Regathered with 2:45 to play. 1:27 left on the power play. Reichel up top. Right dot holding. Shot blocked by the defenseman Carfagna. Puck along the back wall. Klimovich gets to it. Left wing boards. Klimovich for Baines. Up top Minio. 1:13 on the power play. Right wing boards. Baines back up top Minio. Minio to the right dot. Here's Reichel. Reichel side of the net. Pass in front. Puck jabbed over the top of the cage. 2:20 to go in the third. Pass cross ice. Minio keeps in. Back up top from Reichel. 55 to go on the 55 to go on the power play. Here's Baines to the side of the net. Klimovich, a tight save made by Unger. Battle for along the left wing wall. Hamlin trying to get to it. Condors get it off the body of the Canucks defenseman and into their own bench. 44 seconds to go on the power play. And the Condors can at least swap off their PK unit. Connor Unger. 48 stops tonight. Make it 49. It's a new Condors season record for a regular season game. Under 2 minutes to play in the third. Puck rimmed around. Here's Brown up the right wing. That one got broken up. Back left point kept in by the forward Klimovich. Works it down left wing wall. Baines curls with it. The left-handed shot in the left wing. Up top Minio, right side one-timer. Deflected by Waters wide of the net. 20 seconds to go on the power play. Walking in Baines. Pass in front. Broken up off the dish by Unger off the back wall. Brown trying to stab it. It's knocked down by Waters. Brown up the right wing to an empty net. The Condors at least get it out to center. It'll go wide of the cage. Back over the blue line, 1:15 to go in the third. Down the wall, Klimovich. Condors get the clearance. Out of the box, though, came Millman, so this will be icing. Abbotsford already used their timeout. Still 6-on-5. .106 to go, third period. 3-2. Condors with the advantage. Back to the point. Shot got broken up in front. Condors clear it. This one will roll. It's going towards an empty net and wide. It's an icing call against Bakersfield. 57.1 second remaining in period number 3. Puck tied up in the corner, 50 seconds remaining. Here comes back cross ice shot, stick save made. Unger, loose puck side of the net. The Condors knock it free. They'll chip it out to center. Glove down to the neutral zone. Minio cross ice, 37 seconds to go in the third. 51 saves from Connor Unger tonight. Prokop behind the net, turned up the wall with 30 seconds. Minio inside the blue, shot blocked down to an empty net. And that one will roll wide. It was Hamlin on the bid. .23 seconds to go in the third. Face off to the right of the goaltender, Unger. And a pause for caution now. To go, third period. Condors knock it down, left on. Back to the point, cross ice, Schultz, right circle, shot blocked in front, puck off the back wall. Condors get it side of the net, Hamlin can't get it clear, 10 seconds to go in regulation. Puck tied up in the corner. Abbotsford, a mad dash, 5 seconds, broken up by Hamlin behind the net. Reichel to the front, the Condors knock it down, the clock will run out. Go crazy, Condors town! Between the pipes for Connor Unger. The Condors win it 3-2 on the strength of 51 stops from Connor Unger. And the Condors have swept the defending Calder Cup champions in the 4-game regular season series. What a night. And we're playing La Bamba on Oilers night here in downtown Condors Town. What a performance from the rookie Unger. Simply sensational. 51 stops. And he'll salute this crowd. And then he'll auction off his jersey. Someone's going to get a very happy Connor Unger after this game with his post-game jersey. 3-2 your final. Step out, take a break. What a night. Condors sweep the Canucks on AM 800. Fox Sports Radio and your Condors Broadcast Network.
Listening to live play-by-play action of the Bakersfield Condors.
Go crazy, Condors town!
This broadcast was presented by McDonald's. I'm loving it. This broadcast was also made possible by Dignity Health, Grapevine MSP, Rio Bravo Country Club, the Kern County Public Works Department, Steve Holloway Painting, Tough Shed, the Bakersfield Marriott at the Convention Center, Little Caesars, In Shape Family Fitness, Eagle Mountain Casino, Valley Strong Credit Union, Caliber Collision, and Les Schwab Tires.
Deneen, right dot Griffith. His shot pass save. Rebound scores!
Coming up, it's the three-way Chevrolet postgame show. We'll have the SC Architect play of the game, tally the votes on the CBCC Warrior of the game, and recap all of the action thanks to Eagle Mountain Casino. The three-way Chevrolet postgame show is just around the corner, right here on AM 800 Fox Sports Radio.
You'll get more than you expect with McValue at McDonald's. So when you've spent too much on a night out, get deals on the after party. When you've got date night, get deals on favorites that'll make you their favorite. And when you've got family for the weekend, we've got breakfast.
When the Condors win, you win free 10-piece McNuggets the next day in the app with a $2 minimum purchase. Available one time a day the day after the Condors win and participate in McDonald's. Must opt into rewards. Excludes tax.
As I'm driving along, I hit an object in the road.
There was a truck that had dropped a huge piece of machinery and left it laying in the roadway. Patrick came along and had a huge crash with it.
I'm born and raised in Bakersfield, and I knew who the best lawyers were in town, and that was Daniel Rodriguez.
We were able to reach a substantial settlement.
I will be provided for the rest of my life. My family will be taken care of for the rest of their life.
At Rodriguez and Associates, when you need us, we'll be here for you.
Your heart might be something you've always taken for granted, but it's the whole reason we're here. Dignity Health Memorial Hospital brings not only clinical expertise, but a passion to heal, having earned nationally recognized high-performance ratings for cardiovascular care. From checkups to life-saving procedures, we are dedicated to caring for your heart and the person around it. Learn more about our innovative services at dignityhealth.org/Bakersfield/heart. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
It's time to skate into savings at the Three-Way Chevrolet Pre-Owned Sales Center. We carry a wide variety of cars, trucks, and SUVs of most makes and models. Plus, every GM certified pre-owned comes with 2 factory-backed limited warranties. That's a double overtime of protection. So for savings, selection, and financing options that skate circles around the competition, shop online at threewaychevrolet.com. Then come see us at 4501 Weibel Road. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Welcome inside the broadcast booth. The three-way Chevrolet postgame report tonight. A new team record. Connor Unger with 51 saves in a 3-2 victory over the Abbotsford Canucks as the Condors pick up their 4th win of the season against the Canucks. They sweep the season series. It was a span of 41 seconds in the 3rd period, which turned the tide. Game tied at 1. The Finns went to work. It was Marjala and Järventie, and the Condors got all they needed. Abbotsford's been the quicker team in this game. That should not be the case, though, for this Condors group, which has averaged nearly 4 goals a game this season. They put up 7 last night with 7 different goal scorers. Marjala off the deflection. Järventie just couldn't win the puck. Had he been able to pick that up at the left point, they would have walked in. They turn it over anyways. Marjala drops it. Järventie back. Marjala shoots and scores! The Condors forced the turnover anyways. Marjala, Järventie, back to Marjala, through the 5-hole of Patera. And the Condors, against the flow of play, have a 2-1 lead. A little Finnish dime to his fellow countryman from Roby Järventie. And the Condors improbably have a 2-1 lead. So the Condors, who have surrendered 47 shots in this game, have a 2-1 lead. Järventie with the lone helper. Järventie with a 3-point weekend. And the Condors lead at 2-1. Out to center, Minio at the red line. Chopped it down left wing corner. So Marjala, whose jersey will go live after the game, a live auction with a big goal there. Back over the line. Here go the Condors on side. Backhand. They score! Yarventi picked it off. He split the D. He goes on the backhand through Patera, and the Condors have a 3-1 lead. 2 goals in succession. Yarventi with 2 points. Then the Condors lead it by 2. So it took 41 seconds, and the Condors on the SC Architect play of the game. The finish flashes of Yarventi and Mariala putting on the Condors on